But he likes to play all these different types of classes, and he'll get like an inspiration. Oh, I want to try this with this, and I'm like, we haven't even finished the other inspiration that you fucking had like 4 months ago, and
Well,
so I'm
there's
like,
that mirror
okay, we'll
now, right?
play it.
There's that mirror
Yeah,
now where you can change everything about
You can just
appearance, and
reclass.
also you can reclass at any point, right?
yeah.
That's why I got a for myself. Generally, I've played Act One a ton of times, and I was like, all right, Act One is fun. You get like low level stuff, but I want to like Act Two and Act Three are probably my favorite parts. So I just have a save file that is like level 7 at the very end of Act One. And I just have this person just sitting there in the camp with most of the items just put in a bag or something like that, right? So whenever I feel like trying out some new class build, something, I just hop on that save, right, and go reclass them into something else and just play from there.
Yeah, because he's very big on like items, like his items. He likes the items to go synergize with the class. So that's why he's like, oh, we got to do this all over again so I can get this and that. Like he wanted to do, we never did Raphael, and we finally did that fight,
Lies,
which was
no more to
pretty interesting
lie.
because I never done it. And so I was like, this is pretty cool.
See, I
There's a
haven't
lot of
Man,
kind of
cool
played.
things we haven't done. So we've
when that
been doing
song
new
started
ones.
playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel for you, Jen. That would have that would frustrate me to no
I mean,
end because
I finished my
I
game a long time ago, so I already knew the ending. I played it without him, and then I was like, "Oh, we can play together," because I finished it because I knew he was going to do that. Before 4 games, just never getting just like this is
yeah,
enough.
fortunately to say, I think your partner is a save scummer.
Yeah, he is.
I'm a proud save scummer. I don't care.
This is him in the middle of the combat.
Taxing with his
Can you
chest out
save? Can you
proudly.
save?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
save right now? And I'm like, why? He's like, because I'm gonna cast this, and I was like, fine. I save it. He goes, okay, it didn't work. Unsave. I'm like, Michael, we're not doing this whole fucking combat like this. Like, just fucking deal. Just move on. Do something else. Figure it out. Like, we're not. I'm not
If
reloading
you
this
really
shit
think
a million
about it,
times.
if you think about it, divination wizards are save scummers of D&D. Yeah, right. They know how things are gonna end up. Like, nope, I don't like it. Do it the other way. Do it the other. Ah, it worked now. There we go.
But I got to see that they added an ending for Carlock that wasn't there when I played it, and which
That's
was
right.
nice. I
Right.
kind of really liked it because it
The
made me
cigar.
cry every time. And then I was like,
Yeah,
I hate this, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm okay with this.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. That ending with the, I think you're talking about the one with the cigar, right?
Yes, it's great. So
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Also, I clock what you said earlier. It's like I never fought the devil guy, right? I was like, does that mean you showed up, said I'll give you this, and you said yes,
No, I
and
said
so you
hell
never had
no.
to.
It's like nope.
Oh, how did you never fight him then?
Yeah, I never went into his lair. I never went
Uh,
in there to get the hammer or whatever. I was like, yeah, who cares? I don't care. I just never did it.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of a big story. It's kind of an important story moment.
I know when we did it, and then I was like, oh, I've never like unlocked him. I was like, Orpheus. I was like, let's give it a shot. And then and I was
mhm.
like, this guy's pretty cool. I like him. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll be the Illithid. My boyfriend's like, what? And I was like, I took it. But then let me tell you something, guys. Don't do that if you're playing a fucking monk. Because believe it or not, even though you have hands, they will not let you do unarmed strikes with hands.
You
You have
can't
to
do
use
alien.
tentacle whip. It is
You,
trash. Don't do it, guys.
you can't do alien karate. It
You
doesn't work.
cannot. I was like, I have hands. Why is it not letting me hit things? So my boyfriend was like, well, we'll go back and I'll do it because
Well, the whole idea of like becoming the illithid is like you are no longer whatever class you were. You're now just straight up an illithid thing. Although it is
yeah,
better for spellcasters
but
because
you
it
could
lets you like
still
cast spells
attack
for
things
free
with
and stuff.
swords and stuff with
Yeah, yeah,
hands. Okay.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
punch things. And I was like, this is stupid. I was like, I can't even use any of my tavern brawler shit on
It's
this. I was
so
like, this is
funny.
trash.
I do love Baldur's Gate for the idea of letting you like you want to be good guy, awesome, that's great. You're the hero. You want to be bad guy, absolutely. Be a bastard, go right ahead. It's so funny playing with just like a group of friends and nobody's fully decided what they want to be, good or evil. So everyone's just like playing it out. It is the closest thing to playing actual D&D where everyone's just sort of doing their own fucking thing, right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Man.
I can't play evil characters. I have no fun being evil. I like being the
Mhm.
good guy. Like
Yeah.
if I ever play the dark urge, the dirge route, I would probably try and redeem myself. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
full dive into the
Yeah,
evil
yeah.
because
I've
being
heard it's
evil
really
just makes me
cool
feel
though.
scummy and ugh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard redeeming the dirge is like one of the coolest things in the game. I've
I'm
heard.
not gonna spoil it.
So
I played Redeemed Dirge Run. I finished it, and I played the just like full on bad guy Dirge as well.
what did
And
you think?
oh my god, some of the endings you can get as like the straight up evil guy are
They're
insane.
fucked up.
They're very
Yeah.
fucked up. There's some truly fucked up shit you can do.
Who's that Pokemon?
Adventuring up until this point, right?
Oh,
You can just
wow.
flip on it when I don't want to like. I was gonna say I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know, like if you guys care. The game's been out for only 2 years now, right?
Jesus,
Uh,
2 years and it's still super popular.
Right? Do you guys mind if I talk about like one of the like dirge endings, or
I
is it,
don't
like,
care.
if you
I'm
guys
never
wanna
gonna
play
play
through
it. I'm never gonna play an evil
okay.
playthrough.
Yeah. Okay. One of the endings you can get as Dirge is at the very end. The big brain goes like, "Here's my superpowers," and you goes like, "Fuck you! I'm taking your superpowers by force." So you take the superpowers of brain control, and you go like, "Okay, now I run this giant brain. I'm gonna go conquer the Sword Coast and stuff like that." And your teammates, aka the party members, right, like Karlach, like Will, like all of them, go like, "Wait, you can't do this. We're not gonna let you do this." And you get a little option that says like they can't stop you. They have the parasite in their brains. So you snap your fingers and cause all of them to walk to the very edge of the brain and throw themselves down and kill themselves.
Oh my god, I would not be able to do that.
Absolutely
Well,
brutal. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Yeah. There's some truly like bad guy choices in there. But yeah. That's
Oh.
not still. It's the game is so much more chaotic and so much more fun when you're just playing
Okay.
with someone.
Can I just give up my hot take for Astarion?
But please, because I can't
Oh,
stand
let's hear it.
Astarion.
Thank you.
I can't stand him. I
can't
tried
stand
so
him.
hard to romance him. I'm like, I can't. You're so stupid. I cannot stand you.
Every one of my LARP friends and D&D friends who are female part Astarion. I'm like, he's disgusting.
Yeah, he
And-
sucks.
And if you ascend him, he's a total asshole.
Yeah.
If you play throughout his like normal storyline, he just becomes like a bad guy, just like an asshole evil guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the gist of it. I know there's a lot of people that like Astarion. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like me kind of like a bad boy, but not like that. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's because they're all like, "Oh, he's broken. I can fix him."
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not that broken. I mean, that
It was
guy.
so funny. I was talking
not
to
that
my
broken.
friend. I was talking to my friend, and this was the funniest conversation about Baldur's Gate I've ever had. Because he goes like, "Oh, you have the vampire guy in your party." I was like, "Yeah, how do you not?" He's like, "Well, one night he woke me up trying to bite me, and I stabbed him through the chest to kill him." I was like, "Oh shit!" We go over to the next person. He's like, "Wait, why does your will have horns?" First, I was like, what do you mean? And then I realized, like, wait, did you just go and kill the devil that
Karlach.
Will is hunting after? He's like, yeah, I just went and killed her, and he didn't get any horns or
Oh
anything like that.
No.
Karlach
like,
is my
buddy,
favorite character. I
you
have
missed-
her every
you missed the
playthrough. I
worst.
don't give a shit. She's in every single one of my playthroughs. I love her, and I will
Hey,
keep her.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love her forever.
Karlach is
I-
my romance too. If I wanted to do like the opposite route, it's Will. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's a little weird. My name Will and him being Will, but it's like Will's such a good character. It's like everyone shits on him because he's goody
The
goody.
Blade of Frontiers. Yeah, absolutely. And you need, you know what? In most D&D parties, you need that one guy, the reasonable guy. Otherwise, everyone is being super shady, and eventually you're fighting paladins and clerics instead of evil warlocks and necromancers, right? And then you're like, wait a minute, am I doing something wrong? Should I be fighting these people? Right?
So
Yeah.
I have a really good friend that's super into D&D. I convinced her, "Oh yeah, you got to play Baldur's Gate 3."
Mhm.
So she's been playing through it, and she messed up her playthrough so bad.
Oof.
So what she did was she like listened to Lae'zel basically,
Oh,
and was
no.
like, Lae'zel's like, you got to go to the creche, you got to go to the creche, you got to go to the creche. So she just skipped the goblin camp and just went
Oh,
right to the creche.
when the goblins
But
conquered the.
exactly, so she
Yeah.
missed Karlach, she missed Will, she missed so it's crazy. And then the goblins like killed all of the tieflings.
The crazy part
So
that
like,
she survived because those Gith are fucked up, man. They are strong as hell.
That's what makes Baldur's Gate so. That's what makes Baldur's Gate 3 so great. Like you don't have to follow the main
Exactly,
story. Like you can
exactly.
just go anywhere and play the story however you want. It actually feels like D&D, and your choices have consequences, which I love.
Yeah. It's really funny as well, especially the first zone, which is like, yeah, if you go kill the goblins, but don't fuck around with Kaga and stuff, you show up one day and it's just fucking torn up. It's all like barricaded. You just can't go
Yeah.
in anymore. I was like,
Oh,
what the fuck
Can I
happened here?
just can I just share like one thing I applaud Baldur's Gate 3 for, which they kept the lore accurate, is
Mm.
um
The
the hag?
racism. Oh,
No, the
gotcha.
no, like they followed the actual like D&D like official rules like of how hags are created,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
My
Don't
boyfriend
say
did
baby.
not
Just
know
classic.
about it in act like when we were in Baldur's Gate. I was like, hey, let's do this quest. He's like, why do we give a shit about a kid? I'm like, you'll see. He's like, that's fucked up. She ate the kid. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's in there.
Yeah.
He's like, that's crazy. How the fuck we're gonna get her out? I was like, well, you gotta figure out how to get her out. I'm like, he's like, that's sick. That's gross. I was like, that's how it is in real D&D.
Mm-hmm. Man, biggest counter to Nanny. What's her name again? What's the name of the hag?
then
Any
Auntie
Ethel.
Ethel, yeah.
Auntie Ethel. Yeah.
Yeah.
To this day, biggest counter to her, like, I split into a bunch of images. Cast magic missile, hit one of them each time. Everyone's
go.
gone. It's just her, like, oh, well, shit. Yeah. All right. Friends, love chatting, love talking about a big old nerdy fucking Baldur's Gate, but we got to do something very important. There's a very dangerous creature standing here in front of us. And
fight the
it's
bell,
hoping
roll, fight the bell, roll.
it is hoping to end your adventure once and for all. For you now stand in front of the Despoiler, the Red General. You stand in front of Gortrush, the creature that was supposed to arrive in that grand arrival during the events of Doomeran, but now instead has for the deal that Varen struck with Pazuzu, who we are certain is lurking around, keeping an eye on everything. We got a battle. So, while you all mark down your inspirations, yes, for this little recap, last time we went into the flame-wreathed Phlegethos, the fourth layer of hell, where we traveled and faced many horrible challenges. We had to deal with possessions, with lava worms, with meteor showers, all of which we expertly avoided. We finally made it to the fortress, the Iron Fortress at the base of the Mountain of Leaping Flame, where we fought against many fiends that serve Gortrush, the Despoiler. And after defeating them and opening the gate, we now face off against, yes, the Red General. The Frontier of Flame, the Crimson Crown of Lolth, and one who would have come through into our realm should the events of Numeran indeed have gotten or turned out differently. So, as we ran into this space, as there's a vast battle happening still behind us where we just entered from here, our spells still active as we rush on in, we see as this massive pit fiend leaps into the air and lands a sort of lands down like a comet, like a meteor onto the battlefield here as Gron and Varen Thalis, the Taskian of Jorhas of the Kryn dynasty, rushes forward to battle against him. Friends, I'm going to briefly explain how this is going to work. So, Gortrush is a truly mythical being. He is incredibly powerful. In fact, he is so powerful that if not for having Varen, who's this powerful level 20 fighter, super powerful hero of the nation, he might be able to just kill us all one by one, right? He's that powerful. So, what we gotta do is take him down before he has a chance to take down Varen and Gron. So, during this combat, Varen will be taking him head on with Gron's sort of assistance here. Gron is strong, but he's not as strong as Varen. Gron is a powerful barbarian, leader of the Koshtas Gorgs and such, but Varen is like truly on a different scale. He's been the tasking for such a long time with the aid of Lux and as well all this experience and knowledge. Mechanically speaking, however, your guys' job will be kill the Pit Fiend before he kills both of them, because after he the Pit Fiend is going to be focusing, as long as Varen and Gron are alive, Gortrush will focus only on them. He might throw out some spells at us and such, but during his turns he's mainly going to be focusing on the two of them. If Varen goes down, Gortrush will most likely next focus on Gron. If they both go down, Gortrush will likely kill us all instantly. So, we have to ensure that Gortrush is destroyed while Varen keeps his attention. We have to ensure to either do as much damage as we can to him, disable him as long as we can, or just keep Varen healed up and alive. I am not going to be rolling every single turn for Gron and Varen. This is almost kind of like a mechanical thing here. Rather than me roll 3 of his like attacks and maybe an action surge and yada 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 stuff like that, we're not going to be doing that. This fight focuses on you guys here, right? Varen and Gron are having their like super fucking high level fantasy battle where they're like flying around, hitting each other real hard. I'm not going to be rolling for that. Simply, I'm going to tell you that Varen and Gron do 100 points of damage combined every single turn. On initiative 20, the two of them working together do about a total of 100 points of damage. Varen, after all of the traveling through hell and such, once again, I'm telling you guys like above the screen here mechanically, Varen has 200 hit points. If Gortrush is able to go through those 200 hit points, he will turn to Gron. Gron adds additional 100 hit points to this front line. That was the trade-off you guys made. Either have those paladins who might have helped you the first, like, 2 rounds, or have Gron who will be able to add extra durability here to this battle. So the Pit Fiend wouldn't focus on us. So, that is the combat. The combat is destroy the Pit Fiend before he kills both of our sort of like frontliners here and then turns onto us. As we begin here, I need everyone to please roll initiatives. Let's see it. This is for all the marbles. So once again, you guys are generally safe in a sense that like you don't have to fight the Pit Fiend. They gotta fight the Pit Fiend. You just gotta make sure this thing goes down and fast.
God, I'm wondering if I should use my inspiration to re-roll my initiative.
Well, how about this? I'll roll for the Pit Fiend first so you can see what he's rocking, and then you can decide if you need it. Here's the thing, though. You will need it. This, in his space here in Hell, this is the initiative of Gortrush the Despoiler. He rolls a 17. A very low roll.
Let's see here. I can give him Vigilant Blessing.
Vigilant Blessing. Awesome. Talion, you have Vigilant Blessing. You can re-roll your initiative. Much better. So much better.
Thank you, Alondra.
No, that's Ayla.
That's Ayla. That's Ayla.
Sorry.
I'll take the credit though.
Yeah, Alondra absolutely flicking her hair. Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was me all along.
Alondra, your presence inspires. Amazing. Excellent. Let's see these initiatives looking good. I'll roll for you here. Odo. Okay, for Odo, the initiative is 19.2. Very good. Most of us go before him. Well, sort of split, half and half. Okay, that said, as you guys came through in here, is there anything, as you saw these two like go and jump each other while you were running through the tunnel, right? As you were emerging into this space, knowing this is going to be the final battle, the final thing, was there any spells being cast, any preparations, any potions being drunk? This is a big fiery enemy, right? Potions of fire resistance, should you have any, absolutely clutch here. You know that these devils deal in poisons as well. That could be very useful as well. Is there anything we are drinking, any potions, or like casting any spells? I'll say like you have one full round of like running through this hallway before you emerge in here. As once again, the reason we can't leave this map is there is a bunch of devils fighting a bunch of paladins just beyond the point where you guys came through. As a quick mention, Alondra, you're currently rocking your blade song, if I remember correctly.
Who's that
Correct.
Pokemon?
So I'm rocking both. I'm concentrating on Conjure Minor Elementals at level 5 and Blade Song.
That's right. Conjure Minor Elementals and
Yep.
Blade Song, which is an incredibly good combo here. Ayla, I see you concentrating as well, but I'm having a hard time remembering what you're concentrating. I know you have your Twilight Sanctuary up, but I don't remember what the concentration is.
That was Fairy Fire, but it's gone now.
That's right. That's gone now. Yes. Okay.
I would touch Gron and Varen, and I would
Uh-huh.
twin spell Protection of Good and Evil.
Protection for Good and Evil. I will say with Protection for Good and Evil, as long as you are concentrating, they gain additional 50 hit points to this front line. Okay.
That's fine.
So keep in mind, this guy has to go now through 350 hit points altogether to get to them. You will quickly learn that this guy is very capable of that. All right. So there we go. You're concentrating on that. Anything else? Any other preparations whatsoever? Okay. On my way home. Take it slow, Rav. Take it safe. All right. Okay. Excellent. That said, let us fight. Initiative will be Talion, then Kara / Osina, then Odo, followed by the Pit Fiend, and then Alondra and Ayla. So once again, and I will add here initiative 20, saying Varen plus Gron. So, on initiative 20, the two of them will do 100 points of damage to Gortrush, which is a lot, which is a pretty good amount of damage. So, let us then begin with this fight as Talion. You look ahead. You see this vast force of evil. Evil is such a subjective thing, but within the flaming realms of torment, in the 9 hells, you can see it. You can clearly see it standing there in front of you all. Red flesh, massive curled horns, a mace that burns with green flames. As standing there is a Pit Fiend, one of the many points of pure villainy and darkness within the universe. This thing towers over the rest of you all. As you feel the hum of energy within your bow. Talion, start us off.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna get this.
Oh yeah, also, before the combat begins, everyone go ahead and move yourselves up to your movement speed. Wherever you wish to be. Okay. There we go, moving in. Once again, you see these like stepping stones. You can kind of just step over these barriers. They're just like 2 foot tall, so you guys just gotta like vault over them. In the very center, yes, there are strange pillars holding up a bunch of chains, holding up what looks to be a cage, with inside of which someone or something is burning.
Are they an important someone, or is that just like a thematic someone?
You can't see it. They are fully like surrounded by like flame, right? So you just see them like torturously screaming inside. So you have no idea at the moment.
Well, Italian's going to draw out his oath bow and aiming it at the pit fiend. I'm going to say, "Swift death to you who have wronged." Giving us an advantage on the attack rolls against him.
Advantage on attack rolls and a bunch of extra damage. Send it.
No sharpshooter, so straight attack. But I am going to use another one of my +1 arrows that Odo gave me. So
Awesome.
And I have sneak attacks.
Absolutely you do. Let's go. That's easily a hit. Show me that damage. Boom! Nicely done. That is going to be 43 points of damage to this guy. A vast, solid chunk of his hit points. The arrow blasts into the side of his shoulder as he looks down and sort of growls before clawing away at the wound and tearing the arrow out.
And then I'm going to bonus action Shadow Knife him at a distance, adding sharpshooter to that.
Let's go.
-5.
With the
Six-
minus 5,
hit.
16 would miss, unfortunately. The second one goes flying towards him. He points a finger out, and a ball of flame flies out, impacting the shadow knife, counteracting each other. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's my turn.
All right. Next up, we go to Kara. Kara, you see the battle going on here. They are keeping him entertained right now, but that's only a matter of time.
Perfect. So first thing, when the one sword kind of like flies up and out, and she's gonna pull Time Piercer out and activate it. I'm gonna cast Haste on myself.
Let's go. Hasted. Time unwinds around you. Everything slows down. You begin to move with incredible alacrity.
So with that, she's gonna run in and swing around to the other side of it, and then use the hasted action to make one attack.
Hasted action. Let's go. Ooh, 14 will miss. He manages to. He sees you sort of whipping around. You know that scene in Justice League when Flash is running by Superman and Superman looks sideways and sees him, and the Flash goes, "Oh my God!" Right? That's what happens.
Right.
You are moving at incredible speed, and he still turns around to clock you, right, and sees you moving past him as the tail comes around and blocks your blow.
We are going to spend a psi point to do our burst of movement.
Pull out all the
and
stops. Yeah.
Swing one more time. for
Let's go.
20.
20 will miss.
Ooh,
As
that's
you
terrifying.
again swing at him, he claws at you. These claws rending at reality itself, leaving these necrotic marks, sort of like an after trail. Impact as you, with both blades, kind of block this counter attack. Instead, but he's gonna miss here.
Oh, huh, well. Let's.
I'm sorry, I was trying to read that.
Spiritual
I was
weapon.
trying to read it. I was trying to read it.
All good.
Yeah, that'll be me for this time.
Okay, gotcha. That was, there we go. That said, you realize, okay, also some unlucky rolls there. Those roll under 10. But still, wind up
What do you
around
mean?
here.
20 is a great roll. He's
No,
just
no,
got
on the-
really scary AC.
No, on the dice. I mean, on the dice. Each of those on the dice were below 10. That's what I meant. All right. There we go. That is going to be your turn. You are now hasted. Let's go. We've come to play. Very good. Okay, friends. Next up, we go to Varen and Gron. Two of them slashing. Gron's having a hard time keeping up with this guy. Gron is sort of on your guys' level, right? But Varen is making up for it. Varen rushes in, swings at him. The Pit Fiend swings his giant fiery mace down. Varen appears past him as an echo, and then two more echoes shoot out, and they're sort of fighting this guy at the same time. They together do 100 points of damage here, as Gron is sort of slashing at his legs and the back of his tail and such. Very good. However, friends, we have one more thing that happens on initiative 20. And that would be, of course, the lair actions of Gortrush. As he has spent sufficient time in hell, he has powers over its forces. So, 100 points of damage to Gortrush, and then lair action. You guys watch as he looks amongst you all, and he says, "You have come to die in this place. Come forth, legions of doom. Show them their place beyond the river Styx." As he holds his hand out, you watch a bunch of little portals begin to open as he's going to activate his power here. And we'll go with the lair action number 1 for the first one. That is going to be Legion. He summons for basically a number of devils. He can summon anywhere from 1, 2, 3, or 4 different kinds of devils depending on their power. And he's going to start with 4 bearded devils appearing in the battlefield here. Through a flaming portal are a bunch of these devils. You guys have fought these guys before. These are the guys that poison you and stop your healing with their beard. They're gonna summon some guys. One over here next to Talion, one in front of Odo, one is going to be next to Alondra, and the last one over here next to Para. These guys join us in initiative on the Pit Fiend's turn. That is what happens. He summons forth reinforcements. Excellent.
And just to be clear, they summon like right next to us, or
he
runs
holds his
us?
hand out, and a bunch of flaming portals open across the battlefield, and these guys rush out.
okay, gotcha.
I have a
Alright.
question when it comes to Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes.
Do Gron and Varen get anything from my Twilight Sanctuary?
I will say mechanically they do not. They will keep like gaining some amount of hit points from this, but the challenge of the fight, I will say, because of the Twilight Sanctuary here, every turn they will get a sort of refreshed 5 extra hit points. So their hit points will basically like heal by 5 every single turn.
Okay, so right now they're at. So one has 255 and one has 100, or
Pretty
are we
much.
splitting it? Okay.
Or 2 and 5 and 105. So for a total of like 310 altogether.
Okay. So
Alright,
5
alright.
each. Okay.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. I'm keeping track of it. I just want to make sure because I'm making have to
Good,
make sure
good,
they
good.
hit.
Yes,
So I need to know.
Absolutely. Rav, I don't imagine you're back yet. Or-
I am back.
Hey, perfect timing. All right, you know what's up. Odo, as you're rushing forward into battle, you see a bearded devil appear behind you. He swings his glaive around. He says, "Puny creature, you will serve well as a stepping stool for me."
Nah. And he's gonna lash out. He's got the whip out. So
Actually, not. Excellent. Whip. Let's go. Ooh, 23 is good. Okay, you're not gonna like this, but these guys do not care about poison.
I know.
They're devils. They're not really caring about poison. But still, that is 9 points of slashing damage to this guy. Very good.
second
Bam.
attack.
Okay. 26 also hits 10 points of damage. I mean, this guy's close to bloodied from those two. He's still on the field.
Force gauntlets.
Ooh, okay, roll that damage. This guy needs to make a strength saving throw. Here's the save. Need a 15.
I made it.
15 exactly. Odo, you get pushed back instead, 30 feet.
That works for me. All right, 2d6.
8 more points of damage to him. Okay, now he is bloodied. As Odo, you are pushed, boom, all the way up here in the corner.
Okay.
There we go. I think that is going to be your turn for now.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, we go to Gortrush to the spoiler. Gortrush gets to do quite a few things on his turn. First thing that happens, he's going to cast a spell. Is anyone counterspelling it? You see him begin to conjure flaming powers within his grasp. All right.
Sure, I can counterspell.
Okay. He is using his Hellfire spellcasting He's casting 2 fireballs at the same time.
Oh my
I need you to give me an intelligence check. Or actually, sorry, we're doing the thing where he needs to make a con save. That's the new counter spell here. Knowing that's the case, Alondra, knowing it's a con save on his part, and knowing that he's probably very strong about it, do you still wish to try? There's always a chance he fails. How it works, basically, is con save versus your spell save DC.
Okay. And does it matter what level I cast it at now?
It does not. It's level 3 no matter what.
Okay, because it used to matter, right? So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, that's a... Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
Of course, it'll be extra difficult because of his magic resistance ability, giving him advantage on
Oh
this.
my gosh,
And the
okay.
roll is double 10.
Oh.
Fails.
Wow.
Incredible. As he throws forward the fireballs here, Alondra, you throw out the spell, and you are able to counter it.
You see
Very
their backup
good.
dancers and Alondra go bye-bye.
Baby, it stops it. He wrathfully leaps into the air and slams down. He's then going to make 4 attacks against Varen and Gron. Varen and Gron have a combined AC of 20. So here is 4 attacks against him: a bite, 2 claws, and a mace attack. Here is the bite. That's a 19, which misses, which is really good. 2 claws, 40 damage, and then a miss on a 19 again. And then finally a mace for 57 points of damage. They take a combined damage of 97 this turn. Okay. As you guys realize, so this is me just rolling numbers here, but what is happening is this guy goes, leaps into the air, slams the ground so hard, Gron goes flying sideways, lands on his back. As Varen leaps up, he punches Varen to the side of the entire body, because this guy's fist is almost like Varen's entire body. He punches Varen so hard, it's sort of like anime style, where he sends him flying 30 feet into the ground as he like drives him into the floor, and then jumps on top of him to land another devastating strike before Varen like ducks out of the way. Yep. Okay. That is. Let me add correct hit points here. So minus 95 from their collective hit points here. That is. If my math is correct, that is 310 minus 95, 225. If I'm doing right math here. All right, there we go. They are like, so as you can see, like he's absolutely blasting them. As you realize, like, okay, we gotta hurry it up. We gotta go fast, because this thing, if it turns on us, big trouble, massive fucking trouble, right? As boom, 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 devastating strikes. After which these bearded devils will go next. So, Talion, one next to you, makes 1 infernal glaive attack against you. That's a natural 1. That entirely misses you. Ayla, the one that approaches you over here, that Oda went flying away from.
Sorry, Ayla.
Ayla, for you, that's a 23 for you, Ayla.
Yeah,
Ayla,
that hits me.
9 slashing damage, and I need you to make a DC 12 con save. If you fail, you will get this sort of damage over time effect, where every turn you will be taking 5 points of damage as you bleed. Natural.
Let's go.
Buddy, let's go. You will take no such extra wounds. Very good. Alondra, the one next to you, makes an infernal glaive attack. 20, which I think just misses now with your song.
Yeah.
Incredible. Kara, final one for you. 18 misses handily. All right. There we go. That is all of them here. Alondra, we now go to you.
I'm going to step forward.
You fool. No, actually, never mind. It's a glaive. He has a 10-foot reach. He can't attack you.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, ha.
The guy. I was like,
That's right.
opportunity. I said, nope, never mind. He's got a glaive.
That is great. Wait, I'm just making sure. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we're going to, yeah, I'm going to, I mean, Alondra being an intelligent, wonderful person. Poison on this
course.
guy, probably not the best idea.
Likely not going to work.
Likely not going to work.
Being a very intelligent individual, a wizard, an arcanist, and a mage, you would know that fire and poison probably not gonna work at all. Cold, lightning, acid, anything else that is elemental gonna have probably reduced effects.
Okay, let me read. What was the conjure mind elementals? It's acid, cold, fire, or lightning. So.
Mhm.
So probably half is what you're saying of that stuff.
Most likely. Only one you think might work would be like thunder, but I don't know if that's a part of it.
Lightning is one of them, not thunder.
Lightning might or might not. You're not sure.
Okay. Well, only one way to find out.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're going to attack. Here we go. We're going to. I mean, might as well. We'll just do a booming blade with this one. So I'm just going to swing and we'll add.
Let's go. Big
here we
swing.
go. 21.
Just misses.
Just misses. Oh shit.
21 just misses. As you swing forth, you dig the silken spite into this guy. And instead of a sound of pain, as it sort of slips in between his sort of armored plates, you hear this sort of confusion sound. And it looks down as it feels some strange familiarity to the blade that just impacted it. I don't think he processes it immediately here of what exactly it is, but you get a sensation that should Varen and Ron go down, you're definitely the next one.
Fantastic.
Okay.
That's
your first attack.
That's first attack. Yeah, second attack. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh man, that's great.
21 again. That will miss again. Unlucky. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
You're putting everything you got. You're throwing everything you got out there. This is such an incredibly powerful foe that you're gonna have to figure out ways to give yourselves advantage. You need to land these strikes. Talian's got advantage on his attacks. You guys got to figure something out. Otherwise, it's difficult for you guys to land blows against such a powerful foe. All right.
So, I saw my bonus action.
Yes, you do.
I think I'm going to face step
Mhm.
to. I'm going to use 30 steep face step to the book.
Absolutely.
Want to check it out?
Alondra, you face step over here, looking at it real fast. It seems to be written in some strange infernal and abyssal scripts. The book itself seems to be a grimoire of all kinds of magic powers of the hells. But you don't have like a full time to like read it right now. But it's just
Right.
some infernal tome.
But nothing that could help me at this moment, right?
Nothing that you can. Do you speak infernal or abyssal?
I do both.
Okay, give me a quick Arcana roll as you just sort of glance through it.
Arcana 19.
19. You're not certain what you're looking at.
I'm
right
using my
now.
inspiration. Using inspiration.
Okay.
Here we go. 28.
28. Okay. You learn about something, some sort of a special power that Gortrosh has been researching, something called a Pillar of Sin, something that can make him nearly invulnerable to all attacks. You learn of how it is created and how it can be destroyed with your roll. You don't know what that is right now, but hopefully it's useful in the future. All right.
Okay. Filing 10 away.
All right. Alondra, that is going to be your turn, I believe. Okay. Ayla, you're up next. There's a devil guy stabbing you infernally.
I have a question. With the staff, it says that I can teleport when I cast a spell. Would that provoke opportunity attacks by teleporting?
No, that does not. Unless they have the Mage Slayer feat. No, you just get to go away.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, I can't do it now because Talion goes next and he gets advantage, so I wanted to give it to someone else. Alright, well, I was gonna hold my action to cast Guiding Bolt after Talion, but, because I wanted to give Kara advantage on the attack, but I'm
you
gonna
can
get.
ready your attack, but here's the thing: you can't ready any spells because you're currently concentrating on the thing that is giving Varen and
Okay.
Gron each, like giving them like 50 extra hit points, right? AKA the protection from evil and good.
Okay, then I will cast Moonfire on the guy next to me. This guy here.
Moonfire, okay. Moonfire is a dex save on his part. Here's the dex save. That is a 17. I think that succeeds, right? Unless that is
Yeah.
not correct number in there.
I don't know how that spell DC is. It just my dex?
It's your spell save DC, whatever that is.
Well, my spell save DC, it says it's 19. So
right.
that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, I know. Roll 20 is good. So funny enough, if you go in and just click that spell to do damage with, it'll show the right DC. But if you click the little chat bubble to show the text of it, it'll give the wrong one. I don't know. Roll 20, just being stupid.
Okay.
But yes,
well,
that is a success. Meaning, go ahead and roll me a 2d8. He's pretty low from Odo's attacks. 10 points of damage destroys this devil. Ayla, you conjure forth the Moonfire. It blasts into this creature and sends him to the ground, destroyed forever.
yeah,
Okay.
then as my bonus action, I will cast a spiritual weapon. Right here, where this guy is. You know what? Right here to attack this guy.
Though. Quick mention, since we are using the new rules, the new and improved all such, Spirit Weapon is a concentration spell.
Is it? Okay, it doesn't say it here. That's why I was reading it.
That's the old version. That's the old version of it. But yes, it is now concentration.
That fucking sucks. All right, then I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary on yourself. Great call. All right.
Do I have to use a level 1 spell slot for that, or can I use a different spell slot for that?
You can upcast it if you want to, but it won't have any additional effects, I don't believe.
Okay, then I'll just use a regular one. That's fine.
Okay. Sounds good. Ayla, that is you. We go to top of initiative again. Talion. Devil guy in your face, but you're doing significant damage to Gortrush here. What do you do?
No, we're about bonus action disengage.
Disengage, you're gone.
5, 20.
I have a question. If I move into this lava, would I get burned by stepping in this? Because I didn't want to move in here, but I wanted to because I wanted to hit Alcina.
No. As long as you don't tell me intentionally you are dipping your feet into lava, I will assume you're standing next to it.
Okay, because I want to like get right here. Like, oh shit, it doesn't let me. Okay, I wanted to stand right here so that way I could hit Alcina with this.
It's got me.
You are. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just because I want to hit her with this. Yeah. Sorry. I wanted to move, but I was scared that I was gonna get burned by this.
All good. No, you're all good. You can go ahead and roll those temporary hit points if you need some right now.
For me, I do. Yeah.
Okay, Talion, take it away.
All right. No sharpshooter. Just gonna aim.
All right, advantage. Let's go. Come on, big damage. 23 hits. So we know now it's somewhere between 23 and like 21. Those 21 did not hit. 23 hits, right? We're real close. Ooh, incredible! 35 points of damage additionally to him here. Blam! Beautifully done. All right. Bam. Talion, another devastating arrow strike. He looks over to you, Talion. At this point, Talion, you've done the most damage to him other than Gron and Varen here. He looks to you, and you see he begins to chant something under his breath. He's going to be targeting you with some abilities. All right. Talion, another devastating blow. Alcina, hasted, moving incredibly quickly. It is your turn. You have this guy on your back here, but you realize, okay, we need to figure out some ways to make this easier on us, because you and Alondra, who are both incredibly powerful, heavy hitters, cannot land a blow on this guy.
Let's see. Swing.
20.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
Inspiration, come on. Let's see it.
Fuck me, goddamn.
15 is not going to hit either.
All right, second
Blue.
swing.
I feel you.
26 easily hits. Let's go. So
All
I
right.
think so. What do we see here? Is Alcina like looking for a new angle, or is it like, all right, if I can't hit you once easily, I'm gonna hit you 1,000,000 times until it works? Like, what is her strategy here?
So it's like the first time, like she's she's swinging, and the way she has done it is like the sword is like that sword's just kind of like being controlled by like her mind because like time piercer's in her other hand. And so it's like it swings, it misses. So she throws Time Piercer up, grabs the Omen with her other hand, and swings up into his bicep. And uses her
Hell
left
yes.
hand.
Excellent. He groans in pain and looks back. Okay, that's attack number 3, right? You have a bonus action still and a hasted one.
Yeah,
no,
so
that
that
was
was
hasted,
first attack, second attack.
Right.
So it's attack, extra attack. So now, because I had Vex, I'll swing Time Piercer
Gotcha.
for 21.
21 just misses.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
We're going to hasted attack with Omen.
Oh,
Who's that
natural
Pokemon?
fucking 20 that hits.
I'm
Let's
gonna-
go.
I'm gonna throw a Psy Strike in that, so there'll be
Double
an
it.
extra 2d8.
Absolutely double it.
Yeah. Oop. There we go.
And extra intelligence on top of that, right?
Yes, so there'll be a +4 extra damage
Plus
on that
4
as well.
on top of that. You do 42 points of damage with that singular strike there as you slash, continue, and then land this one strike in the middle of his spine, of his back, as he roars, as you sort of rush up his tail and stab the blade in, and then just sort of drive it down. You also apply Vex again. Let's go.
So we've got that. We're now going to do the hasted attack. Actually, that was attack, hasted attack.
So that was, yeah, attack,
Cool.
attack,
Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna
hasted, and then one
hasted.
more. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna
with
spend
advantage.
the we'll spend a movement speed bolster thing.
Mhm.
22.
22 is the magic number. That hits.
Thank fucking Christ.
There we go. That is going to be 16 more points of psychic damage to him here. Beautiful. We are working through him.
Yes, I'm gonna action surge now.
Let's go. Hell yes.
All right, so we're gonna swing that 28.
28 hits. Now we got advantage. Now
Swing
we're
that
rolling.
28.
Hits again. Let's fucking go. That is
Perfect.
18 and 23 for 40. Oh, God. 41 additional points of damage from those.
Oh.
My God.
Let me
Oh,
read
I think
one.
my connection's going
thing.
crazy. Okay,
Where
okay.
is
Yep.
that? Okay, so yeah, one weapon attack.
Beautiful damage.
Okay. I was like, well, let me see. Once per turn. Okay. Yeah, I was like, can I do it again after action surging? Nope, it's just once per turn. All right, I think that's all of my attacks. So that's attack, extra attack,
Incredible.
hasted attack, bonus action, action surge. Attack
Jesus
one,
Christ.
attack
You
two,
guys see these
7.
brutal, devastating attacks. Boom, 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 hit after hit as, yes, we see scale and skin flaking, breaking, and crushed as he realizes, like, all right, that's enough. As he turns around, and whatever attack he was going to do on Talion, he's now considering doing on you instead here. All right, Alcina, incredible, or Kara, I should say, incredible work here. There.
Did you
Go.
take any damage from that 10 temp HP, or do you still have it?
I still haven't been hit yet.
Okay, well then, I mean, I think it's better for her to keep it. I don't think.
Mhm.
me giving
I
her-
mean, so it won't replace it, right? So if you roll an 8, it won't take away the 10. It can just possibly. be
I
better.
think 10 is my max.
That's the max. That's why you old guys got the max.
Yeah, that's why I was so pumped when I rolled it, because I was like, I'm never
Yeah.
gonna roll this 10 ever again. I'm glad you guys
Yeah,
got
so
it.
you're- So you're good. You're full right now. All right. There we go. I believe that's going to be Kara's turn. Varen and Gron fight on. We continue the montage of them fighting. They slash away at his wings. They fight, and then just sort of take a crack at one of his horns. He takes additional 100 points of damage. Boom. He is getting close to bloody.
5 points for them both.
5 points for them both. That refresh, so they go back up to 10. So they together, I'm going to be telling you this from turn to turn. They are now currently at 235 hit points altogether. Right? That's what the Pit Fiend has to go through. Next up, lair action. Gortrush looks over to Talion and Kara, who have done all this damage to him. Who are not right as he's fighting with Varen and Gron here. He looks off to the side. He says, "Brave little mortals, face the horrors of hell." As he's going to use Horrors of Hell, his lair action number 2 here. I need both of you, as you feel your minds being overwhelmed and psychically attacked, I need both of you to make me charisma saving throws. A DC 18 charisma saving throws from both of you as you begin to see horrifying visages inside your mind, showing you the worst this universe has to offer. Horrifying images of war, tragedy, fear, and darkness. DC 18 charisma saves for Talion and Alcina, or you take 70 points of psychic damage.
Fuck me, I have to roll at least a 19.
20 for Talion. Talion, you brave the fears of the hells, and you are
I'm just
not
gonna Indomitable that.
Indomitable, okay, gotcha. We said last time, right? The Indomitable, we agreed on the rolling one. So it's a reroll plus your fighter level to this.
That's
My
does
max
better.
HP is, I just want to say my max HP is 78.
Yeah,
really
that would have been
fucked me up.
brutal.
All right, yeah, that'll
Nicely done,
pass.
Kara. 14 plus the 9, you succeed here. Both of you see the horrors of hell, but are unaffected. Your souls are not tainted. Your minds are not broken. As you see all these horrifying images of spiders devouring your ever-regenerating bodies while grafted onto an internal wall of flesh here in hell. Horrifying. Yeah. All right.
Kind of just looks at the Pit Fiend, gives it a big smirk, just gives it the biggest shit-eating grin. Is that all? I'm sorry.
I crush spiders.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Both of you sort of retort back as that is going to be the lair action here. Odo, we go to you. You're kind of far off in the corner.
Yeah, perfect.
There's a bearded devil right in front of you as well.
Odo's going to use his nimbleness to go through the creature and get the other side.
Awesome.
First attack with Lash Shadows.
Let's see it. 29 hits, solid, 10 points of damage.
And then this one here.
18 hits as well for 12 more points of damage. Same as before, you've bloodied it, but not killed it.
Force Gauntlets.
Force Gauntlets. Oh, let's see it. Strength save this time. 21
Sweet.
succeeds again. You, unfortunately, Odo, are pushed away. You do
That's
get to do
fine.
the damage no matter what, though. 3 points of damage
Wow.
to this guy. All
But,
right.
I do have 5 feet of movement left.
Yes, you do.
Get a look at this guy down here. Bring up my shield.
Yeah, he was raising his glaive and gonna go after either Elantra or Talion here. And Odo, as you step up, he's gonna focus on you.
Good.
All right, Odo, that is going to be your turn. Next up, we go to Gortrush. The Pit Fiend says, "Foolishly enough, you have come to your doom. Now behold my true power and despair." And he holds his arm out towards the bottom left part of the field, right beyond Ayla. There, rising from the ground, is a dark earthen corrupted obelisk of strange infernal runes. As it rises from the ground and activates, you watch, this will be representing the Pillar of Sin. You watch as this thing emerges and begins to ooze with magical energy that suffuses Gortrush as he grows another 10 feet in size. Friends, this is his very powerful ability here. He gets to summon a Pillar of Sin. This pillar is a structure with an AC and health, and while it is active, he gains resistance to all damage. A successful Arcana check can also destroy the pillar. Alondra, having read the tome, you have advantage on these Arcana checks. When this pillar is destroyed, and Alondra, you would notice having like read through the manual here, right? When the pillar is destroyed, he will regain 100 hit points, unless the pillar has taken either radiant damage during its destruction, or was critically struck. And I will say, Alondra, if you are successful on your Arcana check, which would unfortunately require a full action, because you've read the book, we will also count that as the extra condition that makes it so he can't heal when it is destroyed.
Cool.
Okay, he is now empowered. The Pillar of Sin he summons here as a bonus action, as he cackles to himself and then continues to unleash. Once again, powerful enemy can do multiple things in one turn here. He is then going to cast another fireball. He's gonna again do a double fireball here. Alondra,
We're doing it. Yeah, we're
doing it again. Okay.
We're trying.
He has advantage on this one. Here's the roll. That's a 16. What's your DC?
19.
Incredible. No fire. Again, he throws 2 fireballs out. And I think he like throws them into the air and they're about to come down as meteors as you slash your blade at them and sort of slash right through both of them. Incredible. No damage to the party as he's going to keep focusing on Varen and Gron. Once again, Varen and Gron have a total of 235 hit points. Here is the 4 attacks. Bite, 29. That is a DC con save on Varen's side here, or he will be taking a ton of poison damage. Brutal. He fails. Varen is going to use the one legendary save that he was going to give to Ayla, that Ayla said, no, keep it for yourself. I'm just going to stay, like, mentally fucked up. Because, Ayla, you chose to be strong, Varen now gets to be strong. Varen is going to say, no, I succeed. Right? He will not be poisoned, taking a ton of poison damage on each of its turns, because that would have been devastating. Still, 23 points of damage to Varen and Gron here. Next up, Gortrush continues his attacks. He makes 2 claws. 18, which is a natural 1 for him, which misses. And then a 32 for 26 points. Finally, the big scary attack with the fiery mace is a 21, which hits just barely. Yeah.
I'm gonna take
I'm
gonna take a reaction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend a point to empower this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my protective field on that 21 and see if I can't
reduce some of it.
Reduce some of that, yeah.
Let's go. Do it up. It's important. Anything we're able to reduce.
Plus...
Nice.
Yep.
And empower Inferno by 3, so 12 minus 12 from that. Awesome. So altogether, that is 85 points of damage to Varen and Gron this turn. My God. So, wait, why do I do 20? Oh, that was from the Necrotical. Plus, actually, sorry, it's that plus the 23 from the first one. So that would have been a total of 108 damage to them that whole turn. With 235 minus 108, they are together now at 127 hit points. We are close to bloodying this guy, but as you can see, they are getting absolutely destroyed by him at the moment here. The poison effect would have been even more devastating if not for that auto success con save. That is going to be Gortrush's turn as he continues to desolate and demolish both Gron and Varen here. Varen is now bloodied. Gron is bloodied. They're starting to look rough. They can't easily keep up with this guy. Alondra, we go back to you. The Pillar of Sin protects this creature from most harm.
Yeah, we're going to not do that. So we're gonna get rid of this thing. So
As a quick mention, you do not need to be next to it. You just need to invoke the words while in its presence, right? AKA, you
Oh,
can be
really?
anywhere on this map. You can just make an Arcana roll. It will be an action, however.
Oh, easy. I probably had to get up to it. I had enough movement to get up to it, but do I get any kind of? Does it like if I? It doesn't affect it if I. Like my distance doesn't affect it, right?
No,
Doesn't
it does not. It does. It is as long as you speak the infernal script, right? The disenchanting words to destroy it.
Alondra will look at the book and kind of look at the pillar. Is like, aha, and then she'll kind of read from the book and say the words to disenchant it, making my Arcana check.
Let's go. Arcana check here. DC is 18. You have advantage.
Natural 20.
Let's go!
Natural 20. You speak the words, and as you finish with a flourish, you guys watch as the pillar begins to crack and crumble and falls to dust. Gortrash roars in pain as his protective magic is gone. No more resistance for him. All right, Alondra, nicely done disabling the enemy here. That is your action. As Gortrash looks around, and you watch as he's gonna start kind of preparing that ability soon enough again.
Again? Oh, dang. Oh, crap. I didn't think.
Who's that Pokemon?
All right. So, what you got?
I mean, I don't really have much I can do on a bonus action.
Bonus, yeah. Teleport around, but there might be a.
Yeah, that's kind of, I guess I'll go up next to a Kara and be like, "What's up, girl?"
Sounds good. All right.
Maybe protect her with my answers. So.
Hell yes. All right.
Nice to see you.
Actually, Alondra, if you move a little more to the south, you'll get some temporary hit points if you need any, but I think you're full at the moment.
I'm full at temp HP right now.
Gotcha. All right. Ayla, it is now your turn.
Seeing that he is taking a lot of damage, she's going to use the magical staff to teleport herself here.
Awesome.
And she's going to give him level 5
so?
cure wounds.
How are you teleport? Oh, because you're casting Cure Wounds as a part of the teleportation. Gotcha. Okay. You ready your spell, and as you go to cast it, the magic of the staff takes you right to Varen. Okay, let's go. Cure Wounds. The bigger the better. The bigger number, the better.
Yeah, level 5.
Level 5? Oh
Yeah.
my god. So that is 10 d8s. Wait, right? Because it's
That's her man.
I think it's
D8,
jacked up.
It's 2d8 per spell level, right? Ooh, nice. So go ahead and add 5d8 more to that, because it rolled the old roll. Healing spells are now much more powerful. Ooh, let's go. That is a total of 63 healing to Varen and Gron here. Incredible. He is back to 190 hit points now. Very good. Very good. All right, Ayla, that is going to be your action as you hold the staff in one hand, reach out with the other, and you guys watch as this mote of light, much akin to the light of the Luxon, travels. Ayla sort of turns into this mote of the Luxon light, travels forward, and then she appears with her hand on Varen's back of his shoulder, healing him, as with the rest of the staff, you sort of point and give some of that healing to Kron as well.
And I have now. Is that movement? Is that count as my movement?
It does not.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go right here so that way I can get anyone else like Talion and Odo. So
Everyone's
that way.
in the aura. Very good.
And I'm good with my Twilight Sanctuaries. I don't want to be that close. Right here. That's good. I want to be within. Yeah, that's fine. I want to be within 30 feet if I need to heal him again. And that is. That's my turn.
Incredible, incredible. All right, Ayla, that said, we go to Talion next. Talion, this creature had a protective aura of some sort of magical infernal protection, but Alondra has done away with it. You're ready to take your shot.
Actually, Talion's gonna lower his bow and seeing how everyone's kind of struggling, he's like, "Let me help you guys out. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire."
Let's go! Fairy Fire is actually huge here. Okay. Here is a Dexterity saving throw. DC 17. That's a 25 for this guy. Unfortunately. All right, Talion, you throw out your magic, trying to sort of weaken this enemy. Find some weaknesses in his armor and defenses. However, unfortunately, you learn that this creature has no weaknesses. He is mighty and strong. Unfortunately, he succeeds.
Okay, we just got stabbing until he isn't strong anymore.
Sorry, I was trying to help you guys out.
No, it was a great plan. It was a really good plan. I just rolled very high.
Yep.
All right.
That's my one spell slot down.
all right. Talion, unless you're going to be moving anywhere.
Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to use what term go.
Sorry, to do what?
I'm just trying to remember what the term is where I give disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Dodge?
Yeah, dodge. I'll take the dodge action. No, that was my action to cast.
Right,
Bonus
it was action to cast. So you have bonus action, you can, you have your special ability to, like, perceive around the battlefield, looking for anything special. You can, as a bonus action, always disengage, move, that type of stuff. But only monks, I believe, get to dodge as a bonus.
Bonus action. Attack. Right. Something work for that.
I'll let you look through your character sheet here. If you do find out something as a bonus action, we'll jump back to that. Okay. Fair enough. Very well, Talion, you can go ahead and move if you wish to. But we're gonna go over next to. Oh.
Actually, I do have eye for detail bonus action. I can make a perception check. Spot
You absolutely can.
Object, or make
You absolutely can. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
I'm using the investigation feature. Investigation check to uncover any or decipher any clues.
Absolutely. Go ahead. As you start looking around the battlefield here. 26. Okay. The battlefield is as horrible as you can see it, but you can tell that the creature is beginning to conjure up another one of those pillars of sin. And this time around, Talion, you think they will conjure it somewhere over there. You see something beginning to appear over here out of the ground. Additionally, I will say, Talion, you can kind of predict here, following his motions and such, that he's conjuring forth another one of those portals to summon forth allies. And this time around, you begin to see a crackling of a one larger than others portal. So some sort of a singular, perhaps more powerful minion is coming through.
Heads up, he's summoning something pretty big. Get ready.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Next one up, Kara, it is your turn.
Yay!
Time to fuck him up.
We vexed him last time, so we good.
We vexed him, we know the AC now. Now we just gotta keep blasting him.
Yeah.
18 misses here, unfortunately. That's number one. That's all right. No advantage, right, this time.
Well, it's on your next hit, I think.
Next attack you make, right? It uses it on the next attack, I believe. Let me see. Vex, item Vex. If you hit a creature and deal damage to it, you have advantage on the next attack roll against the creature before the end of your turn.
All right.
So that will be a natural 1, which means the effect of Omen bites back at your mind. Alcina, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
No, we got it. It's fine.
That is 1 level of exhaustion for you here as you feel some powerful red energy begin to cloud your mind, to distract you even in the middle of this horrible fight. You have disadvantage on ability checks.
That is A-okay.
All right, that's attack number 2.
Let's see. Do a burst of speed here. Come on! Fucking hell.
14 is not going to connect, unfortunately. All right, you have a bonus
Hasted
action
swing.
still. That's right, be hasted as well. 23 fucking hits.
Hey.
Let's go. That is 24 points of damage to him here. And the very last one also hits. So yeah, this is why you use Omen, right? Because look at the damage difference between Omen and any other weapon here. Omen is really strong, but it has that price. Still, that connects. Another Vex applied. 8 more points of damage to him. Awesome. Incredible. Bam, bam, bam. You continue to slash. Once again, still having a bit of a hard time. Connecting due to the creature's unnaturally tough hides. Okay. There we go. Kara, I believe that is going to be your turn.
Yep.
Sorry,
Oh,
that's for Talion. I think Kara still has 10.
Yeah, I haven't been hit.
Gotcha.
Yet.
Yeah. Oh no, I think Talion has 10 too. Never
Talion
mind.
should have as well, yeah. Okay, Kara, at the end of your turn, I forgot about these guys, but yes, the minion dudes, so they should have gone on his turn. They'll take their turns now here. This guy over here is going to go after Talion, because he's the only one in range. This one's going to go for Odo. The 3 of them will make some attacks. Alcina, here's the first one for you, an Infernal Glaive attack. That's a 14, missing you.
Nope.
Next up, Odo, this one's for you. 14, missing you. And then Talion, the last one is for you, a 24 for 10 points of damage, Talion. Talion, I need a DC 12 con save, or you get an infernal wound that will burn away for you.
Let's see, how close is he?
So my temporary HP is all gone.
Temporary would be gone. Unless Alcina's got something.
Yeah, I just need to see how close he is to me, real quick. He's 40. I don't think. Where the fuck is that other one? Yep.
You looking for the
Yep, you're 10
protective
feet.
field thing again?
He's 10 feet too far.
Oh, okay. Alcina, you tried to reach out, but yeah. Talion, DC 12 con save, please. 15's good enough. Let's go. All right. Okay, that's the 3 of them. Next time we go to Varen and Grond. They do 100 points of damage to this guy. Gortrush is now bloodied after the 100 points of damage here. They are working through him. They're together doing a lot of work to him, but they're dying away very quickly as well. That is the 2 of them. At the end of their turns, they get 10 hit points more from the Shield of Ayla's there. Okay, fun enough, they're at an even 200 now. That's very good for us. Those are good hit points. Next up, lair action. He grits his teeth angrily and calls forth, "Enough! Gorgon, come forth!" And he's going to use the lair action number 1 to summon forth a very powerful fiend. You watch appearing right above the magical book there, next to that statue of the destroyed dragon. The statue, of course, being of the destroyed platinum dragon. Appearing there is a powerful-looking winged devil. You guys see a creature that looks almost similar to the Pit Fiend in appearance. A few more horns on him and such. However, he holds an arcane focus in one hand and a fiery spell in the other. As he, "Yes, my lord, I will turn them to cinder," and he begins to conjure forth a massive fire spell above his head. All right, Alondra, being the resident counterspell, you realize, like, oh fuck, there's another guy now casting spells. All right, Odo, we now go to you. The guy in front of you is not wounded. The guy next to Talion is the wounded one.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna
You
suck.
have reach with your whip.
I know. There's something else Odo wants to do, though, to help out Baron and Gron. What's half of 25? Is it 10 or 15?
10.
10. Okay.
More about me, Odo. Go for Gron Talion. Varen.
Yeah. Odo is going to get down on his knees, or like the starting sprinter position.
Okay.
And using his action, he's going to overclock his brooch.
Ooh, okay. Awesome.
Tired of being called a stepping stone.
Odo, you grow not to medium, but to large size. Massive Odo here appears on the battlefield. Let's go.
So that was my action.
you are- Very good. You are enlarged. You have D4 bonus to all your damage.
We'll check real fast.
And
That
dimensional strength stuff.
was my action and my bonus action to overclock it.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I will take attack opportunity from both these guys. It looks like, because I'm going to move up next to this guy.
Yeah, they do have a reach with their glaives. Funny
fine.
enough, this guy, you're still in his reach, but the one in the back will make an attack.
Sweet,
Here comes 14 misses.
awesome. This guy back here, as long as this is what matters, I'm going to use my action surge.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, action surge is notated there. There it goes. All right, I'm going to take my attack on this guy. Weaken him up for Italian, hopefully.
Guy in the back. Gotcha.
Uh,
I mean, Talion, looking at it, I think Talion might tell you the same here, but I think Talion's just going to be focusing on the big guy, because Talion does so much damage to him, and he makes one attack per turn, right? So, I mean, correct me, Will, if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be focusing on the big guy, yeah?
Depending on what happens this round, I'm either going to focus on probably the big guy or the newly summoned one.
Uh-huh.
Depending-
Gotcha.
well, let's try and weaken the little guy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Also, it's perched on a platinum dragon statue, so
Yeah. Absolutely not. Excellent. That hits at a D4 of enlarged damage.
Oh, that's right, D4.
All right, there is 12 points of damage to him. Awesome. First
Second
damage
attack.
to this guy. Also hits, extra D4. These guys take extra 2. Nice. That's 14 points of damage. Here's the thing, though. These guys are not fully immune to poison like the big dude. They are just resistant. Here's the con save on that.
Who's that Pokemon?
Fails. 11 points of damage. He dies from that second, from the
Sweet.
poison damage. And then the poison digs into him and bleeds him away. Incredible.
Okay,
All right.
I can't use a second bonus action, so I'm done.
Okay. There we go. Odo, nicely done. Preparation turn for you here. Big mode. We go next to Gortrush and his newly summoned lieutenant. Okay. First, we're going to go with the minions here. The minions are going to do some spooky stuff. First of all, Alcina. Same thing for you. Infernal Glaive attack. That's a 14. Again, misses. Talion, for you. That's a 20 again. Talion, that is 9 points of slashing damage. And Talion, I need a Constitution saving throw. DC is 12. 7. Brutal.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Inspiration, okay.
I think you used that already.
Nope.
I don't remember you were using it at least.
Nope. I have not used it yet.
Okay. Let's see it. 22! That succeeds. You will not be bleeding for the rest of this combat. That is still 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Next up, we're gonna go to this Cornagon, this lieutenant here. Alonso, he's about to cast a spell. Do you do anything?
I don't. I think I gotta save it for Gortush. If it gets.
I will.
You will. Oh, that's right. I forget that you have it as well. I was like, Ayla Cleric. She doesn't have it. No.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Okay, awesome. And this is you're casting a counter spell. Here it is the Constitution saving throw. 10. He fails. What would have been a lightning bolt streaking forward at you guys is countered in its tracks. However, as a part of his multi-attack, in addition to casting a spell, Ayla, he's then going to follow it up with a singular Infernal Bolt cantrip. Ayla, here is a attack against you.
Wisdom
Ayla,
saving throw before he can
Wisdom
attack me.
Oh shit! That
'Cause
might
I'm
suck if it hits
sanctuaried.
you. Yes, you are. Here's the roll. A million.
Dang.
You rolled a natural 19 for 27. He's a spellcaster. His wisdom saves are good. Ayla, that's gonna hit you for 25 points of fire
It's
damage.
going to do
Oh.
16 less.
Let's go. That is 9 points of damage to you, Ayla. Ayla, as this hits you, I need a wisdom saving throw or you become frightened as those voices of despair and panic begin to seep into your mind again. DC 17 Wisdom save. Let's go. Ayla, you are not frightened. You will never be frightened of these lies again. Let's go. Teamwork, baby. Teamwork. Okay, that's the spellcaster. Countered and stopped here. Gortrush begins his turn now. Gortrush is going to, first of all, cast a spell. At the beginning of his turn, he's going to cast a dual fireball. Again,
counterspell.
Counter spell. It's worked every time. Come on. Again, he has advantage on this. That is 20. Just
mine is
barely
19,
ekes it
yeah.
out. Barely ekes it out. Okay, bad news, friends. He sends forth 2 fireballs. Him and his devils are all immune to fire damage. He's going to put 1 fireball here to catch this side and 1 here to catch this side. Basically, he sends 2 fireballs around him. He shoots them into the air and 2 meteors come crashing down. I need you guys all to give me dexterity saving throws. Ayla, this is an AoE attack, so he doesn't care about the wisdom save. It just happens. For your sanctuary, I mean. Friends, this is a 5th level fireball that comes down. Each
What was
time.
the DC?
2 of them. The DC is 21.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Inspiration, okay, yep.
Yeah,
Go
even
right
if I
ahead.
use my inspiration, it don't matter because I have 1.
Oh.
So
You need a natural 20. Oh, brutal. Okay, friends, the 2 fireballs shatter the battlefield, doing, very low roll, 33 points of damage to everyone.
Wait a second. I'm sorry.
Alcina-
What's my shield bonus?
Your shield bonus is +1,
10.
Oh, okay. All right.
which is unfortunate because your shield has special abilities if you succeed against the saving throw, which you don't here, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so Alcina, Alondra, and Ayla, you guys are concentrating, I believe, on spells. I think, Alcina, you're concentrating on the haste. I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Yes,
But I have advantage with Time Piercer on
Yes,
the
you do.
Constitution check.
So this is a DC 16 concentration for all of you guys for your concentration.
Ugh. Where's my fucking
Jay?
rolls tonight? They're garbage.
Jay, I'm
Yes?
sorry. I have one more question about the shield thing. My
Yes,
AC
of course.
bonus for a shield is +2, right?
No, I believe it is a +1 shield, I believe.
Right, but
Let me
the
check.
actual shield bonus is AC 2, correct?
Right, so right, you're right. So technically your shield bonus total is a +3.
Which would be
It's a +2
21.
and which would be 21, which succeeds. So take back your inspiration. That first one would have been enough.
Thank you.
Alcina, did you use all your inspirations already?
Who?
But I only have one.
Kara,
Yeah, I think she did, yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you mine.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
let's
thank you.
try a Constitution reroll. Haste is super
I don't want
important
her to
here,
be
huh?
exhausted.
Yes.
Wait, 23.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's what we need. Teamwork. Ayla, as you receive this shield from Alcina, she holds her hand out and this red energy protects you. You reach out to her and empower her with your healing, allowing her to pass the save. Let's go. Shield Master, Odo, because you succeed the save, as long as you use your reaction, you take no damage here from this fireball.
And I'll use my second reaction to use my shield.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What charge is
okay.
that? What level spell?
So this is a 5th level spell,
Okay, 5
here, which
levels.
means this guy will take 5d8 points of damage here as you reflect some of it back at him.
I'm at 7 out of 8
Alright.
charges now. I'm sorry, I have
Okay,
1 charge left.
okay. Right. So,
And because I'm a rogue, I have evasion. So
Uh-huh.
instead of taking 33, I'll take 17 of that.
16, but yes, for sure. Let's go. Evasion there. Ayla, absolutely messed up here. Alcina, you take a bunch of damage. Alondra, you take a bunch of damage here. But the con saves are overall looking good, you guys. Spells remain. That was a DC 16 to keep the spells around. They stay. Very good. All right. Here is a saving throw here for Varen and Gron. Together they have advantage. Oh, even then, that is going to be a failure. They take the 33 points of damage from the fireballs. Okay, boom. 2 massing fireballs. Then he lays into Varen and Gron.
Can I have him make a dex save first?
Oh, dex save. That's right. Here is your dex save. No advantage on this. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, well, it still takes half.
Half of the 5d8. Go right ahead.
It's... Yeah, 5d8. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's a d8 per level, I believe. Ooh, good roll. Okay, 12 points of damage. Like I said, he's well into bloodied.
Yeah, it's radiant.
It is what, sorry?
It's radiant.
Oh, radiant damage. Gotcha. All right. I thought you were just saying he was glowing. I was like, thank you. He doesn't, thanks. No, he is then going to absolutely fuck up Gron here as he's going to turn towards your friend and land some devastating strikes. Here's a bite. Again, AC is 20. Fuck, that hits. Here is a quick con save. This time we're making it for Gron. Gron's actually a little better at con saves, I think, than Varen being proficient. He fails. That is a 17. He needed a 21. Gron will be poisoned now. aka the two of them will be poisoned, taking additional poison damage on each of their turns. And also, at this point, cannot be healed. Brutal.
Who cannot be healed, Gron?
The two of them as a group, basically. Because once again, they act as a group, two of them. They act as one unit, right, for the purposes of this combat. As you realize, you will not be able to cure them this turn while they are poisoned like this.
Okay.
Okay, that's attack number 1. 2 claws. 1, natural 20. And then 2, a 28. Finally, the fiery mace is a 29 as well. Absolutely.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs on the 29?
Yeah.
Okay, here is the reroll.
Correct.
Fiery mace. 21 hits by 1. Unfortunate. For the fairness of it, we will use the first damage there. All right, with the poison here as well, that is so much damage here. They might be down. Let's see. 32 and then 28 and then 28. They take 194 points of damage. Gron and Varen go down. As this creature, boom, lands one cataclysmic blow, and both Varen and Gron are now knocked out on the floor. The creature looks then to you all, very bloodied, very wounded, but is now going to focus on destroying you all very quickly. Oh my god. Okay, Alondra at the he can't do it yet, right? Because you just destroyed it. Next turn, he's gonna be resummoning that pillar of sin.
Okay.
All right. He's standing
hurt is
there,
he?
bloody. He's bloody. He's well into bloody. Once again, we've done, just for reference, between you guys, and the problem also with Gron and Varen being down, they automatically do 100 damage each turn, right? So far, you guys have done, altogether, over 500 damage to him. Still standing. Barely bloodied, but barely standing for a pit feed is a lot different than for, a lower level enemy, yeah?
Well, Alondra, poetic justice. Kill it with silken spite.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm just thinking if I cast a spell, if it's going to be better. For like
You've
more
seen his
guaranteed
saves. He's
damage.
got a nuts on saves. He has advantage on saving throws and stuff, right?
That's true.
Go with melee. I would go with melee.
Okay, let's do
There's
it.
a guy behind you again, the spellcaster, going, "Call me!" Oh, he's conjuring
No, we
another
gotta
one,
kill him.
right?
We just gotta fucking kill him.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Go for
yeah,
broke. Let's go.
Yeah, boom and blade on this first one. Let's see. Here we go.
Boom and blade. Come on. We know the AC. 22.
29.
29
There you
hits.
go.
Let's go. You try lightning?
Lightning damage. Yeah.
Lightning works just fine against this devil. All right. There we go. 8, 15, 23 points of damage.
Additional D8 for booming blade.
D8. Let's go.
So 3.
Extra 3. If he moves, he'll take more. Unless you guys move, he's unlikely to move.
That's what I kind of figured.
Okay, that's
and
1.
Second attack. Here we go. 29. Ooh.
29 hits as well for 32 points of damage. Look at that red. Look at how red that red is getting. Okay, he's not down yet. That's a lot of damage. That is 23 plus 32, 55 points of damage from you that turn. as all these elementals shriek and sing with you as they focus on this, as you tear away at his chest armor here, destroying away at his wings and horns. He looks up at you and narrows his eyes and says, "You bring to me her weapon. With this, I will be cemented as her eternal champion. As soon as I pry it from your dead grasp." And he's gonna try and focus on you to get that special blade you have.
Come get me, and I'm gonna run away.
You run off. Excellent. You are
yeah, let's
mobile, I
run.
believe, so you just get to
Yep,
leave.
I'm mobile. I'm gonna run as far as I can up here.
Zoom.
so-
Off you go.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Incredible. Alondra, very nicely done. Ayla, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Ron and Varen are dead, and the poison that is currently pumping in their veins is preventing you from healing them. They'll be making their death saves.
Question: does that include healing with potions?
Yes, any healing is prevented.
Okay,
to tell you-
I'm gonna-
Bastard.
To tell you exactly what it does, yeah, it was a DC 21 con save. On a fail, the target has the poison condition. While poisoned, the target can't regain hit points and takes poison damage at the start of each of their turns. They can repeat their save at the end of each of their turns or after 1 minute.
Okay, she's gonna stand here. She's gonna cast. Are they side by side that I would be able to cast?
They're on the
twin?
ground, yeah.
Twin spell, lesser restoration.
Oh, awesome. The poison is gone from them. You cleanse the poison from within them. The fiendish vapors appear above them as this dark smoke and then disappear in the air.
Is there a way for me to remove Twilight Sanctuary? Like if I just want to drop it?
I don't know. Let me check.
I think it's. I think you
Twilight-
can just drop as a free action.
Let me see.
Who's that Pokemon?
When it lasts 1 minute, or until you're incapacitated or die. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to just get rid of it if you want to. It's your ability, right? So if you want to get rid of it, you can.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it and I'll look at the fiend and say, "Look at me, full of light. Good luck." And she's gonna run away.
Giving him the opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, he needs to make a wisdom. He's gonna go for an opportunity.
No, if
attack.
his sanctuary's gone, there's no wisdom save.
Oh,
he
you
just
mean
makes it.
Sanctuary. I thought you meant Twilight Sanctuary. You're
No,
big
no,
aura.
Sanctuary. No,
Okay,
Sanctuary.
gotcha. Sorry, it's two same named abilities. My bad. Gotcha. So Sanctuary, you get rid of. Yeah, he's going to swing this giant fiery mace down at you. Ayla,
Okay.
that is a 27.
Okay, that's great. Divine Retribution, 4th level.
What? What is this shenanigans? Divine Retribution. 1 reaction when an attack reduces you to 0 hit points. You son of a bitch. That is going to be 41 damage that you take. You would use a reaction to utter words. You do a 1d8 plus the amount of taken from the triggering attack.
Plus he's a fiend, so it's another
An
1d8.
additional 1d8. Con save or become stunned for 1 minute.
And
when you cast it at
1d8
higher
for
levels,
each
it's
level
1d8
higher.
extra. So that is 2d8 as a base, and then 4d8 extra. So 68 plus 41. Can you go ahead and roll that, please?
And his radiant damage.
And it is, so 68, so 27 plus the 41. You do 68 points of damage. Ayla, how do you kill the pit
Amazing.
fiend here? As he roars and sees you move away, says, "Your light, your hope, let me extinguish it." And he slams this weapon out. Ayla, this weapon hits you so hard, you feel your body fully crumble. From this attack, I will say, because this is such massive damage, Ayla, your arm is broken. Your arm is fully mangled and broken from this as he sends you into the ground with a cataclysmic impact. The ground craters beneath you. As you fall there with your last breath, you feel a powerful surge of light. You see Varen on the ground. Your spell protecting him here. You have cleared the poison from him and healed him, kept your friend safe here. As the horrible pit fiend brings you down, as that light surges, as twilight surrounds you. How do you kill him? What does this look like? As he fully leaps into the air and sort of lands on top of your body with the hammer slamming into your chest.
Yeah, as her body falls down, there's like another version of Ayla that's just made of light. And she smirks and just drives her whole body into his heart and bursts, shatters him.
As you guys watch, Ayla's sort of spiritual form blasts forward and slashes through the creature. He gets sort of, he absorbs this light version of Ayla and sort of falls back. He drops his hammer as he... and he sort of roars, throwing his arms out to the side, and you watch his chest begin to crack. And coming from the very center of his heart, of this foul being's very essence, is a burst of light, and like spider webs, it cracks out across his entire body as he... and then detonates into million souls that this creature has absorbed in his foul crusades. All of these souls scream out and disappear into the abyss above, the light finally unleashing them.
Hello, Raiders. Thanks for coming in. Bruce Button Mashing,
Victory.
welcome back. How's it going?
I have a
What are you
question,
doing?
Jay. As getting the sanctuary was a free action to remove that, right?
I'll say yeah, sure. You can just drop it
Okay.
as if concentration.
Oh, I have to fix
Ayla,
that.
you are 0, right? This only happens.
Yeah,
when
I
you
was
hit
gonna
0.
leave my health potion
Excellent. How
on
was it?
Baron's body so that way someone can run and give him
Anything
a
exciting
health
happened?
potion. But if that's a
Gotcha.
free action to remove,
What a crazy play, Bad Lord.
dude,
That
I was holding it.
incredible.
I was like, I know it's gonna happen.
I got this one move, but I can only do it once. All right, Ayla goes down. The fight, however, friends, is not over. We still have a few devils. One of them is a powerful devil lieutenant. He sees his boss go down. His instinct is not, no, Gortrush, my best friend. He goes, finally, I am now the ruler of the Living Flames Mountain. Burn, mortals, burn! Right? He leaps into the new position of power as he roars out to the bearded devils. You maggots, you work for me now. Kornagon is now king. And they just sort of look over, nod, and continue to carve away at you guys. All right, so we gotta teach one more guy a lesson here. Varen and Gron are bleeding out. So is Ayla. Ayla, this happened on your turn, so you don't need to make a death save. However, while Varen is a big, powerful hero guy, right, he gets a few death saves. Like you guys, because he's a hero, he gets 3 death saves. Gron will only get 1 death save. If either of them dies in hell, there is no resurrection. That goes for all of you guys as well. Ayla, that's the end of your turn. Talion, the bow and the magic of it that has sworn Gortrush as your enemy fades and is ready to be used again on another.
Not gonna do that because I'm gonna bonus action dash. I'll take that opportunity, but I got 1 healing potion on me. I'm going for. Should I go for Gron or should I go for Varen?
If you want, I can get 2 of them.
She did.
If
She
you want
was
to
so
try and
good. That
do
was
that.
awesome. Divine
I actually
Retribution,
have a
taking down a
healing
pit
thing
fiend.
I can do for
So
him.
sexy.
Or if you want to do
If it
that,
helps. That way you don't run the risk of getting bound up by that guy.
All right, then I'm gonna be targeting this fucker.
Hell yeah. Is he your sworn enemy?
All right, I am going to mark him with swift death to you who have wronged.
Excellent. You do have advantage. However, you do also have disadvantage because there's a guy right next to you.
Well, that's why I can bonus action disengage.
Yes, you can.
5, 10, 15, 5, 30.
Come back here. He just roars after you
Get
as you
fucked.
roll out of the way of his strike.
And I'm gonna aim for the big guy across the room.
Let's go.
Both bow. No sharpshooter.
Okay. Oh my god. You should have sharpshooter and good god. 33 for a total of 38 points of damage here. Brutal strike. He's not immediately bloodied from this. He's not as tough, nowhere near as tough as Gortrush, but he's tough enough to survive at least 1 or 2 of these. Brutal strike though. Brutal. Nicely done.
Filthy fucking devil.
Okay, okay. Talion, I believe that is going to be your turn. Yeah, nice
It
and
is.
simple. All right. Alcina, it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to spend a psychic point to do burst of speed. And with that burst of speed, I'm going to use the disengage action.
Gotcha.
And see, I want to make sure I can do this. Okay, so I'm actually going to use my hasted action to do the. You can do hasted disengage, right?
Aha, gotcha. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the hasted action to disengage. So I can run
Gotcha.
over here. I'm going to use my action to reach down and put my hand on Ayla, and I'm going to use Psionic Rejuvenation on her.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So
Do
that
tell
is-
what that is.
So it's a once per fight healing ability that I can use basically the psychic energy die plus my intelligence modifier to heal
Little
a target or
restoration.
myself.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
give it a roll.
So
As Ayla, you
do-
feel something within your mind stir, and you wake up here in hell.
I will say, Ayla, it doesn't feel right. So it's the same as protective field. So
Gotcha. There we go. 8 points of healing to you here, Ayla. As yes, you are back up.
it is the most
awesome.
like pervasive, invasive feeling that you have probably ever felt with like these like not so pleasant whispers. They're not the terrifying whispers of hell. It's more like something from beyond the stars like trying to talk to you.
Okay.
And then I will
She
spin.
Alcina uses a nightmare to wake you up.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then I will spend the psychic point for burst of speed, and I
Okay.
will give Gron a healing potion.
Gotcha. This is the use an item interaction, right?
Yep.
Okay, you give him a potion here. What potion do you have? Doesn't matter.
I
You
have
get him
just a
up, but
Regular ass healing potion. That's all I have.
regular healing potion. Awesome. Gron wakes up. His eyes shoot open. Says, "Am I dead?"
No, not yet.
Damn it. He
But there's a
jumps
big
up.
guy over there to kill.
Excellent. He jumps up and starts fighting immediately. Yeah. Okay. Now he will actually join the combat here as well. Alcina, anything else?
I will jump into position here with the last of my movement. So if this guy wants to run in, he doesn't go for the
Absolutely.
hurt people.
Absolutely. All right. So we're gonna go to Varen and Gron here. Gron's gonna look to anyone as he goes to fight. He sees Varen on the ground there. He looks to you guys. Says, "Anyone got a potion for this guy? I can feed him, or should I just try to cleave someone's fucking head off?"
Ayla will like
Would have put
half
her-
dead. Will be like, please take this to him, Grant, please.
He walks over, grabs you by the top of the head, and throws you over his shoulder and carries you over here with the potion. And is going to feed Varen the potion and puts you down next to him. As Varen sort of wakes up here, as this is a regular potion, I imagine, as well.
It is, yeah.
Regular potion, Varen wakes up. Varen's eyes shoot open, and Gron, by the way, as Varen's like waking up, he looks up and says, "Ayla, I sensed it. And then Gron just like slams a fucking potion into his mouth as he heals him up here. Says, "Talk later, kill now!" And he's going to immediately go over here to this guy, charging over to that guy over there, as that is going to be him. Varen wakes up as well, looks up, and kind of looks to you, Ayla. He stands up. He pulls you in for a kiss and says, "We've done it. Incredible. Let us get out of here. Let's finish this." He shoots out a bunch of echoes out of himself, and at this point, with Varen back on the field, this spellcaster and the rest of your guys' strength together and no layer actions to aid them, these devils stand no chance. devils. In the following, like, 2 rounds, basically, you guys destroy and remove from battle all of these devils, ending the combat. As the fight is ended here, you guys hear battling going on from outside. Varen takes a moment, second wins, goes back outside, fights a bunch of devils with those paladins that you guys have left outside to keep you safe, and are able to win the day.
What is this thing with
After,
the... Sorry.
yeah, you see a bunch of pillars holding up with chains holding up a cage, inside of which there is a silhouette of someone fully surrounded by green hell flame that is eternally roasting and torching them.
Is there any way to stop the fire?
You can swear your soul to hell and learn hell magic and how to do it.
Could I look in the book that I swiped and see if it has anything on this guy?
Yeah, you can take a moment here to look. As it'll take you a little bit of time here, as you guys will clear out of this place. Varen will return with the surviving 9 paladins of Luxon, and as he sort of comes back and looks to you all and says, he sort of like stabs his blade into the ground, his glaive into the ground, kind of looks around. Gron is kind of looking good. Gron didn't fucking lose any additional limbs or anything. Gron goes, "That was fucking awesome! Can we do that again? I heard that devils just sort of get up after you kill them. Is this guy gonna get up soon? Because I would love to do that again. I think he hit me so hard, I saw my soul shoot out of my body for a moment. It was the most painful thing I've experienced. Fucking rad."
They only come back if we don't kill them here, Gron. And I can't do that again.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no. Now that I think about it, he did at one point hit me so hard I felt my spine rearrange. That was pretty fucking rad.
I have a question.
Yes.
This devil's weapon.
Uh-huh.
Can I
Who's that Pokemon?
looks like it might go really nice in the storefront.
Absolutely. You see some very powerful magical weapon here. It is infernal in nature. It'll probably take you some time to fully sort of detect it, and you don't know if it'll have any more powerful or less powerful effects once taken outside of hell. But you think you as a purveyor of magical goodies, you're looking at some sort of a powerful flame tongue-esque weapon.
Snazzy.
Mhm.
Put that in the bag of holding.
Absolutely, there you go. As agreed, right? So you get to loot stuff for helping here. Varen just gives you a look like Lady Kara, of course, your part here as you've earned. Very impressive, by the way, in the battlefield.
All in the service to Queen, country, and Luxon.
He sort of nods to that. He walks over to you, Ayla, and says, "I lost consciousness for a moment there, and if not for your quick action of you and your friends, I would surely be dead. Once again, you have shown me just how much courage one can have."
Italian yells from across the room. "You better give her a kiss for saving you, you lucky bastard."
He sort of chuckles at that. Some of these paladins nearby look at you like, "Hey, that's the Taskin you're talking to. You can't just talk. You're not casual like him like that, right?" And he puts his hand up like, "It's all right, it's all right." And he looks to Ayla, and Ayla, he does, if you lean into it as well, he does kiss you here. Deep, passionate kiss, and he sort of looks at you and says, "Thank you for saving me again."
She is all messed up. Her armor,
You said,
everything.
5 hit points, your arm's broken, your armor's all fucking scratched up and bent. Oh goodness.
It's
I
okay. It's okay. And she'll
would
give him a
ask for a
kiss.
healer, but you are the healer.
I did heal her so that she could heal you. So by proxy, I saved your life. Do I get a kiss too?
Is that what that was? It was a nightmare. What was that?
That would be healing through a different source.
Whatever your magic is, Lady Kara, the hell must have mutated it, made it nightmarish. This place is very strange.
No, that's sort of just kind of part of it. It's not
Ah,
evil. It's not, drawn from a dark pit of despair or, someone suffering. It's just different. Sort of like, Dunamancy and stuff from the Luxon. It's just not what we would normally think of.
You see some of these paladins kind of look amongst themselves like, that's kind of weird. He looks over and says, I and the rest of the dynasty have lived in the lands.
Perhaps
covered in
not,
darkness
Zero. One day.
for
One day.
1,000 years. We are more than familiar with strange sources of power that help one persevere. And he looks over and gives you guys all like a look of thank you. Alondra, he looks to you and says, excellent work, as always, Arcanist Alondra. Disposing of that pillar made everything so much easier. I must say, your keen knowledge of infernal scripts is equally impressive as it is concerning.
She says thank you in Infernal.
He, like, shivers a little bit, like, awful.
It has to be like the
awful thing to
most
hear.
like unpleasant sounding
you know what?
pleasantry
Actually,
ever.
I will say, Alondra, that's the one thing you don't know how to say, because there is no thank you in
Oh.
Infernal. They just don't have that word.
Is there a thank you in Abyssal?
That's probably worse, honestly. That's like thank you, but sinisterly.
Thank you in Infernal roughly translates to get on your knees.
Yeah, just like leave. We are done here, basically. Yeah. He looks amongst you all, says, Odo, my friend, Master Duelist is always keeping these enemy forces off of our backs. As always, the shield that is needed to allow the swords of your friends to thrive. Thank you.
It was a great team effort. And then he's trying to rip the horns off Zing's head.
And he shrinks down. Absolutely ripping its head off here, taking some time, as eventually you will shrink back down. He looks it over, says, and Scout Captain, keen eye, excellent shot, devastating blows there. It seems that you and that Oathbow have made quick allies, and deadly ones too. I would have been dead if not for your precise, deadly strike. Thank you.
Italian's kind of not really paying attention to him right now. He says, sure, yeah. He's kind of enthralled with this statue.
Talion, you see what looks to have been a destroyed statue of some sort of a dragon. Upon a closer investigation, your keen sense of perception investigation, Talion, you can tell that this was no mere statue. Why would there be a statue of a platinum dragon in the Hells? There wouldn't. Instead, this is a trophy of Gortrush. It's standing there in front of you are petrified remains of a silver dragon that was dragged here down into hell and displayed as a trophy for Gortrush. Silver dragons, of course, being some of the favored sons and daughters of Bahamut, creatures of good, creatures that stand for community, camaraderie, togetherness, for protecting those who are weak, and all the while putting a smile on everyone's face, trying to sort of make things better, in a simple sense. The silver dragon, this young silver dragon, was petrified and left here until it was destroyed at some point. You see that most of its body, while destroyed, if you are skilled enough or have some means of doing so, of removing petrification, could be restored.
Italian, kind of looking at this, is upset. And he says, think not. And I'll clap my hands together, and I'll start ritually casting Osculating Chronology.
Oh, hell yes!
Reversing the clock 5 years. And if there's nothing, I'll keep casting it. I'll keep
Incredible.
ritually casting it every minute.
Awesome. Talion, after about a third casting of the spell, some 12 years or something ago, when this body of this, the petrified remains of this creature were destroyed, you watch the statue reassemble itself, and standing there in front of you is still petrified, unfortunately. You can't get rid of the petrification. But you see now that it is a object, a petrified creature here, is a full sort of silver dragon, like a young silver dragon of some sort, standing there, caught, petrified, in a position of fiery defiance to whatever evil it was fighting when he was defeated.
I call over to Ayla. Ayla,
Yeah.
is it within your power to restore this creature to its full glory?
Do I know if the cleanse would remove the petrification? Is it considered a curse?
It is not considered a curse, but I will say, Ayla, pushing yourself to the brink, if you cast Cleanse, I will give you a DC. It's going to be a very hard DC, and if you succeed, your spell might just cleanse this hellish petrification.
I
My
have
assistant?
one quick question.
I will say,
How
before you do, sorry, go ahead.
How far back did his oscillating chronology take it? Because I still have a Willow Shade oil.
Ooh, I will say it's definitely not within like 1 hour of petrification, right? It is within like 5 years each time, I believe, for Talion spell. So I will say, I will say, Jess, roll me a d100. On a 98 and above, it is within 1 hour of his petrification.
Come
and the
on.
oil
She's
will
gonna
work.
roll like
Yeah.
a 7. Stop this.
98, 99, and 100. Talion's magic brings
Well, that's
him.
good.
Okay.
41 is better.
Once again, it was 15 years of rage. It was nearly impossible, right? So I'll see that you would take a drop of it, drop it on the thing. Doesn't work. It was a 1 in 100 chance, right? So all right.
Can long shot here? Can Odo help doing what they're going to do to this dragon? He still has his other shield, which has the boon blessing from Bahamut.
Ooh, that's right. Yes.
It's not the shield he's using, but he
incredible.
has that with him.
Okay.
Can he help?
Yes, absolutely.
Let Bahamut
Absolutely.
watch over. Oh, I lost my connection apparently.
I think
Absolutely.
that-
Hell yes.
There
I
we
will
go.
say with Odo and sort of enchant you for. Oh, am I cutting out? Hello?
No, I can hear
You're
you.
good.
You're good now.
Ah. Oh, I think I'm back. Hello.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're back. Yeah, you're good.
Fuck. Okay, sorry. It's like in Discord being crazy. All right, we're back. You guys see a silvery sheen from Odo's shield that begins to manifest as a spirit or some ever-watching draconic spirit. Ayla, you will have advantage on your roll. I'm going to tell you, because Ayla, you as a deeply spiritual, religious person, know what might happen. You're trying to invoke a power of your goddess and the Luxon here, whichever one you choose to, right? Within a place of despair and darkness. Ayla, you know that this will be nearly impossible. You will be rolling a spellcasting ability check, adding your proficiency. So your spellcasting ability plus proficiency, you're trying to hit a 30. If you hit a 30, you have advantage from Odo. If you hit a 30, your spell would work. However, if you do not, invoking a name of a god in a place as dark as this, a god that is not Asmodeus or one of the ruiner gods, one of the betrayer gods, something truly devastatingly dangerous might be brought here. Attention of something truly horrible might come here to stomp out that hope that you reach out with. That is the danger of this. As you realize, like, this is a place where gods go to die, right? This is a horrible place to do this. But we're not going to be able to just lug this gigantic silver statue with us. There's just no way.
Tali, I can try, but you know that if I do that, there's going to be lots of things that come here to try to kill us.
If you fail.
Is that what you want?
Italian thinks over for a moment. And then because I spied him earlier in the battle, Pazuzu, you still here?
You guys hear a little chuckle, and appearing behind you guys in the middle of the field here, looking at the destroyed body of the pit fiend Gortrush, is a little sort of goblinoid form of Pazuzu. You see the little goblin appear there from a pool of black acid as he says, "Indeed, I am. It seems that our deal is complete." He snaps his fingers, and these spectral chains that appear around Varen's wrist shatter and are broken. Varen sort of does that thing like that every like action movie like hero guy does, where he like rubs his wrists as if he had like
Yeah.
real like manacles on, right? It's like, okay, there we go. Then we are done. Pazuzu looks over to you, Talion, and says, unless, of course, there's new deals to be made. That poor thing looks trapped. Probably been trapped for a long time. I could maybe assist for a price.
Out of curiosity, how much time do we have left, Varen?
Varen looks at his sort of portal stone, says, we have maybe another 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Talion, looks to you.
I looked at Pazuzu. What would it require for you to transport this poor creature back to our manor in Rosohn from the Hells?
Transport. I definitely could do that. I am, after all, powerful enough. Your place in the Gardens of Light is not exactly somewhere I can reach into, easily at least. I could do this for you, but I would require a deal. A simple agreement, of course, similar to the one that your friend Tascan here made. I will send this statue, the remains of this once noble creature, to your home. And in exchange, all you have to do is... and he looks over at you and says, when the time comes, destroy a single creature of my asking. But the trick is, you can't ask me who, and you have to do it when I ask. Simple enough, right?
Who's that Pokemon?
I'll make an insight check.
I mean, you do not need to. You are a very insightful guy. That is super fucking ominous, right? You don't know what he has in mind or who he has in mind, but you don't imagine it'll be something that you were going to want to do.
If I may propose, we know where it is. Could get the things we need to legitimately save it and come back without, tying your soul to a dark bargain.
Varen looks back and says, I don't know about that one. This place will be swarming devils soon enough, and it took many resources to send people here. As you've seen already, this place was just a temporary stay for this powerful pit fiend. Once they learn of the weaknesses in their defenses, I'm certain it won't be as easy next time.
Well, how quickly, when you turn on the teleportation circle, does it take?
We should have just about a minute or so to go through it. It activates immediately, but we'll only have it up for a minute.
Is it possible for me to attempt to do this while the portal is up, like right before?
Right? You could.
I mean, don't take the deal, Talion.
Ron looks around over, I think, to like Alcina and Odo and says, I mean, fuck, you guys are tough as well. I got some muscle on me. We could try to just fucking carry this thing through, right? I don't know if I can lift it. It looks really heavy, but maybe together, if we try real hard,
I have faith in Ayla to get this done. One other thing, another stretch. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Would I know if Vortex works on it?
It would not. It is not a creature. It is an object at the moment.
How? In terms of object size,
it is a large size.
Oh, whoa. Shit. I think I can move it.
Oh, Jedi mind tricks. What do you got?
Yeah, post this. Telekinetic
Holy
movement. Sorry,
telekinetic
it's all
movement.
long list of things.
The ancient scroll unraveled. Let's see. Telekinetic movement. Yes, as an action, you can choose loose object that is large or smaller. Yes, you can totally move it. Move it 30 feet at a time. That's incredible. There you go. You have a way to move it through the portal. Pazuzu scowls at this. As he looks, you don't even say anything, right? But weirdly enough, Alcina, it's almost as if he's reading your mind here. And the moment you have a realization, like, I think I can do this, you see the little goblin, pretend goblin, look over at you and just sort of scowls and says, but it seems that such issues will resolve themselves.
Okay, so let's try to bring it back, and if it doesn't, then I'll see you push into the portal. Is that the plan?
No, let's bring it to the Italian looks at let's bring it to the portal and try and fix it back on Exandria rather than
yeah, Baron nods.
Draw the ire of more dangerous.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Baron nods, and Baron looks at Tally and nods. Sound advice, as always, Captain. Once we're back home, we'll be beyond the ire of whatever roams these accursed lands. Very well. If everyone is ready, then I think we are ready to leave.
I've been over here reading the book and trying to figure out what this guy's deal is.
You look within, and you're looking through the book here. The book speaks of all kinds of infernal powers and such. At one point, Alondra, you find mention of some sort of an infernal prisoner. They are not infernal themselves, but they are someone who has sought infernal powers, made deals with all kinds of creatures and individuals, and now forever they will burn here in hell. Their very soul is being churned away over and over again, but they were extremely powerful in life. Some sort of a mage from the Age of Arcana that has been trapped here, so that their soul might be extracted for energy forever and ever so.
Well, shit.
It's our fucking buddy from Sunday. It's another fragment of him. Watch that.
I'll kind of like look at Ayla and be like, is this something we want to mess with? He seems in pain.
I mean, I would like to get them out, but I don't know how to remove all these chains.
Can I take a look and see how it's all hooked up? How are they harnessing his energy?
Give me a 2 rolls here. One from Ayla and Alondra. Ayla, give me an insight roll. Alondra, give me a history roll.
Okay. Okay.
Ayla, the person within this place is ever tortured, the flames burning away, but you notice, even though they must be aware that a battle was happening around them and everything was happening here, they never called out for aid or help, making you think that whatever they are guilty of, they believe they deserve it. This pain, this torture they suffer. Alondra, 11. Plus 11 here, 18 total. You start thinking to yourself, someone of such great importance, they would be trapped within the flaming realms of Phlegethos, the place of pure fire and punishment, the one realm of hell that represents the archetypical hells, the eternal damnation and punishment. Someone kept here at the base of the mountain of the leaping flames, entrapped by this castle here. You don't think Gortrush was the one entrapping it here, right? You think Gortrush was using this place, but this place was probably built around this torturous cage. The symbol on the ground, the pentagram, all of this, whoever this person is in this cage, was of crucial importance to the universe as we know it. I think with an 18, You have a few like things you're thinking about, a few names you could possibly imagine, but nothing concrete. However, with an 18, you know that this was someone, like I said, of cosmic importance.
Could Odo
Ayla,
ask
will
his
you
whip?
help
Sorry, what was
Could Odo ask his whip, seeing how it was a weapon of the Betrayer God?
that? Yes, absolutely. The weapon, your whip sort of animates and looks to you and says, "Master, what do you wish to know?"
Can you fill me in on what that thing is? Who that is?
The whip sort of unravels and inspects it and hisses, and you see for a first time a gleeful look, a smile upon these demonic snakeheads of your whip. It says, "Here he lies, even still, tortured forever after, the ultimate puppet, the one who had unleashed our masters, writhing there in eternal pain, punished and blessed by Asmodeus himself,
shit.
lies Vespin Chloris,
Chloris,
the Mage of Calamity." At that point, all of you who are proficient in history here in the party instantly remembered the name of Vespin Chloris, the Malkinvoker, the demon summoner who, during the time of the Calamity, the mage, the second mage ever who attempted to become a god, the first one, of course, being the Raven Queen. The second one, many mortals tried, and then one tricked and used by the Betrayer Gods as a puppet. His body torn open as if a portal for the Betrayer Gods to break into our reality after they've been banished, starting off a time of almost 1,000 years where they roamed again throughout Exandria, burning desolation and death to everywhere they touched. Vespin Chloris was that mage who attempted to become a god, but was instead manipulated by Asmodeus and the other Betrayer Gods, and was used to unleash them upon our world.
Maybe we don't free him.
I think hearing all of this, it is scary news, but Ayla, with your insight roll, you sense, like I said, that this person with your insight feels like they deserve whatever is happening to them, eternal damnation.
He wants to stay here for what he did.
And
I agree with what he wants. I think it's a sound decision.
Wise guy.
But as long as he stays in there, isn't he giving them power somewhere, or some other devil power?
Yeah.
Is there a way just to kill him without him being here or being a source of power?
You see, Varen looks kind of uncomfortable with this, says, I'm
Valiant
certain...
Valiant kind of speaks up in front of Aaron. I would not recommend that. If he's a prisoner here and this is such a figure of importance, I don't think the Prince of Lies would appreciate us taking his prisoner.
Very nice. Wise advice. Whoever has him in prison here, presumably the Lord of Hells, will not be happy to know that the soul that he eternally wishes to torture and drain, while it does grant power to all fiends here, that is perhaps why Gortrush was even more powerful than we predicted. The devils would quickly notice and descend upon him. And if so, even if we escape, we do not wish to bring that kind of attention back to Rossona and the dynasty. I've heard of the acts of this villain. I've heard from my brothers stories of the past, the lessons we are to learn. This person, he looks to Ayla, looks back, says, this person, even though they might feel resentment even for what they did, it was their arrogance and greed that guided their action. Maybe that sense of deserving is not entirely wrong. Eternal damnation, don't get me wrong, is not right for anyone. Nobody should ever suffer forever. Luxon teaches us there's always a second chance for all. But I'm afraid with the forces we have amongst us, it wouldn't be a good idea for us to interact with it. In fact, he looks over to Pazuzu, and Pazuzu's looking at this thing, but you guys see Pazuzu also like, I don't want to fuck with this. He looks over to Pazuzu and says, in fact, the sole fact that Pazuzu here seems afraid of an idea of taking something should give us enough of a clue that we don't want any of this infernal heat either. Pazuzu smiles, says, well, that'll be all my time then. If you don't need me, I'm more than happy to wait for the next time you need my aid.
I think Ayla will stand in front of him and goes, we will not need your aid ever again.
We'll see about that yet. And his
I still
body...
got your whistle, don't worry.
Alondra!
His body melts into acidic goo, and a little thumbs up come up from it for Alondra, and then he disappears into it as he is gone.
Elian walks over to Kara. Thank you for...
Oh, you're welcome.
Can we all get out of here? I really don't like it anymore.
Last thing. Is this a chest?
Yes, there is a big ol' sealed chest up there.
I'm going for it.
Absolutely. You
Hold-
pop
hold
open
a
the...
minute.
Oh,
Talion would like say, "This is the whole reason I have my job," and Talion's gonna go over and inspect for traps.
excellent. Talion, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
My whole fucking
Alondra's
job.
just sitting there like bouncing up and down. Can't wait to see what's inside. Like
10? Okay, but your 10 becomes like a 19 or 20 or something? What was the rule?
I rolled a 4. Anything below 7, I choose an 8. So
Nice. So that is an 18?
yes.
Let's go. With an 18, Talion, you detect a trap. Upon closer inspection,
Who's that
learn
Pokemon?
some crystalline mirror that lays on the inside of this as you sort of peek from the side here and realize there is some sort of an enchanted mirror trap in here. Talion, are you proficient with Arcana?
I am.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me an Arcana roll.
Well,
12. You know that this is some sort of a mirror trap, but what kind you do not know.
I look to Alondra. Alondra, it's trapped, and from what I can tell, there's some kind of trap involving a magical mirror.
ooh, can I take a look?
If I hear
Yeah.
that, would I have experience with a mirror trap in my dungeon delvings?
So I think this happens because Alondra is acts on instinct, right? She goes, "Oh, can I take a look?" As she goes to try to safely take a look here, Alondra.
And I actually, could I try to use my thieves' tools to try and disarm?
Well, it's not really something you can disarm. It's just a mirror that is sitting inside of a chest, right? So as long as you like turn it the other way or something like that, that would be fine. As I think, yeah, absolutely. Being someone who deals with dungeons and traps all the time, but Kara, you hear like a mirror, your eyes shoot wide. Is it instantly as you guys, as you immediately realize, like, oh no, it's the mirror that traps you inside of it forever. You get trapped, your soul gets trapped inside of a fucking mirror forever.
I'm gonna kind of like, is there like, and she's like, ooh, I'm gonna peek inside, right? Like, Alcena's gonna like reach over, like in like the force move thing, like slam the lid down, like, like, oh,
Yeah,
hey. That will suck your soul out and store you inside of it.
Ellie immediately backs up with his hands up.
Do you want me to open it with my mage hand, Alcina?
Oh, that'd be
I will
cool.
say, Alcina, you know in fact how bad this is. If Alondra had opened that, and you guys would have never known this, she would have been, her soul would have been whisked away and put into a little mirror, and then something else that's in the mirror would have just replaced her soul inside of her body.
Yeah, so that would, basically just turn you into,
Possession.
Something's walking flesh suit.
Well, that's no fun.
Yes.
Gron looks over and says, I know breaking mirrors is a bad luck thing, but I'm more than happy to. I mean, I've always had sort of bad luck, I think.
Well, so
no, you don't anymore, Gran. Come over here.
Okay. He just walks
Here's
over.
the problem. It sort of like fills the hole of the box. So when you open it, it's just kind of there. And to be able to see it, to manipulate it, you would have to be able to peer into it.
But it sounds so cool, though.
Alondra, please. Your soul is
Okay.
important, please. Just let's go. Who
Let's
cares
go,
about the
let's- I get-
chest?
Oh, yes, okay, let's go.
Well, I mean, what kind of
All
chest-
Right, Baron
what
looks to you and
kind-
says,
What kind of chest is
Diane,
it?
looks at Kara. Thanks again.
Anytime. I specialize in these sorts of things. Now let's get your dragon back to Exandria.
Real quick,
all
what
right. So,
And she's gonna
Baron,
Real quick,
lift this
what
thing
kind-
up with her mind.
what kind of chest
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. It is just a big old, what looks to be metal and wood box.
Metal wood box. And where's the mirror at?
In the
It is
box.
inside of it. It is basically, Talion with his investigation learned that he sort of like peeked it open just a little bit to look from the side and saw a reflective surface of some sort of a mirror, some sort of enchanted mirror. And then Alcina was able to figure out that like, ooh, fuck, that's a nasty trap. I know what that is.
What if we open it from the bottom?
You can try, yeah.
We can try opening it from the bottom. I have my kit here, you guys. Your call. We don't have to fuck with it.
Just
They scolded at me last time I tried to do anything with it, so...
Well, the mirror is facing up. We go from the bottom. Should be okay.
Do you
as long
really
as the
want to
mirror
take?
doesn't-
Yeah, do you really want
fall
to take the
backward.
risk?
Would be nice to know what he was storing in there.
In my professional experience, sometimes the trap is not necessarily worth what is inside. While it could be valuable, it could also not, and it could just not be worth the risk. It could even be another trap on the other side of it. Sometimes a trap is literally just a diversion to another trap.
Traps inside traps? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I found a trap that was 3 traps deep once.
Varen looks to you guys and says, if you're going to inspect what's in there, time is now, but it is a dangerous thing. I wouldn't advise it. However, I will leave it to your instincts. I will say, we only have a few more minutes before the stone will activate, and we have to leave.
Okay.
As Alcina, you get ready to, like, lift this thing with your mind, a
Yeah.
restored statue.
You know, Odo's gonna give it a shot.
Odo's what, sorry?
Odo will give it a shot. Trying to open
Okay,
the bottom.
absolutely. Give me woodworker's tools here, with dexterity or wisdom, or strength even.
And that's
24.
Is that good enough?
That is easily good
Okay,
enough,
alright.
yes. You manage to carefully pry open the bottom of it, carve your way on through, and realize that, yes, there is something underneath the mirror here. You carefully extract whatever it is, and are able to sort of grab it without looking or seeing the reflection in the mirror at any point. Nicely done. You see falling out of the mirror there is what looks to be a singular spell scroll.
Casters. Any of you.
Let me see, and I'll take it.
And while they're looking at the scroll, Odo's gonna close the chest back up. It's just the mirror in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take it over to the lava pit and throw it in.
Yeah, it just falls on in and burns away. It is destroyed. Inspecting the scroll inside of it, Alondra, you find a spell scroll of Summon Fiend inside of it. This is a 6th level spell that allows you to summon a fiendish spirit that can be infernal, abyssal, or a Yugoloth spirit. It's a 6th level
Cool.
spell you can learn, I guess, or just use once as a scroll.
I will pocket it for now.
Excellent.
I'll
There you
tell
go.
everybody what it is, and then say I'll just kind of shrug and put it away.
All right. Very good. Very good. That said, Varen looks to you and says, "It is time." And he begins to conjure forth this stone. He holds it up. The stone begins to crack and break. And as it does, a vast portal opens of Luxon pale light. From within it, a giant sigil activates on the ground, and a passageway into another realm, our realm, opens. We travel through it instantly, and from that infernal heat we've been sensing this whole time, we glance on up ahead to now instead, after the flash of light sort of disappears and clears, we see ahead of us the vast and beautiful city of Rossona. We see the many mages here with the symbols of the Luxon upon their robes, standing in a circle as we have been summoned back. A chamber that has awaited us here. Standing in the middle of all of them is, you see the brother of Varen's here. You see the Shadow Hand, Essek Thalis, who was assisting with casting the spell. He's sort of holding his hand out and putting it down at this point. Again, gently floating a few inches off the ground. Varen, fucking covered in blood, smeared in fucking demon and devil guts, right? Walks on up, hugs his brother. Essek looks immediately like, nope, no need to do that. But it is good to see you're back. Varen smiles, again, hugs his brother, looks to everyone here, and says, we have done it. Some brave souls that came with us did lose their lives, and we will remember them forever. But the Pit Fiend is defeated. And all of these other mages and people that are nearby are like, huzzah, hooray, like celebrate here with you guys as victory is assured. You guys return to Rossona. Bringing through this portal with you is a massive statue of a silver dragon. They will organize a transport for it, right? They will prepare some like wagons and stuff for this to be taken over, and it is taken over eventually to your home of your keep in Rossona here. You bring it on in. You see a groundskeeper here. You see Oberyn looking and says, "Lords and ladies, what do you want to do with this thing? It's kind of big. We can put it in the shed, I guess. Is this a decoration you got?"
No, it's a living creature.
Oh, that's terrible then. You see the three guards that you guys have, Brayla, Kroger, and Siggy, kind of look at this thing, and they're not too big fans of dragons. Being Dragonborn, it is a little odd to you, but you have heard that dragons and Dragonborn have had some rough history in the last few years. They don't comment or anything, they just don't like the decor, which, once again, they don't know what this is. You see Isbel, your major says, "Lords and ladies, you've come back. It is good to see you all in good health. You've come back quite fast, less than a day to go into the very maw of hell and return. Leave it to the great heroes of the dynasty to do just that. Would you all like a hot beverage or a hot meal or maybe a bath to be prepared?"
Oh yes, a bath would be nice.
"Yes, very well. Tizora, please." And she's like, yes, I'm on it. She starts running around with others. You guys have little hot baths prepared, meals, everything, the whole shebang. Yeah?
You guys hang out in his bath, he'd be like, himself, I swear I can't smell it.
Sorry, what did you say, Will? I like
Sorry,
jumbled
Will,
up
you,
bad.
yeah, you were like away
Yeah.
from the mic or something. Sorry.
No, I wasn't away, but I talked a little quietly there. Like, Talion gave himself a little sniff after the bath in his robes. He's like, I swear I still smell like sulfur.
It's going to take a while to get that up.
Yeah, Varen, who's like leaving you guys at this point, puts his hand on his shoulder, says, "I have killed about 1,000 of those things, and trust me, the smell, it never truly goes away. Good luck with that." So smiles, clasps you on the shoulder, looks to everyone, says, gives a thanks once again, walks up to you, Ayla, again, gives you a kiss, says, "Thank you for saving me," and he's going to leave for some time.
Oh,
He's got, like meal preparations.
Varen.
Keep turns.
Before you go, to what I had asked earlier before we went to the portal, would that be able to be
Right.
arranged?
Mhm. Uh, the meeting, right? You wanted to have a conversation, audience with the queen, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, he sort of thinks about it. Says, "I can't promise anything concretely, but they will be very happy to hear that you aided." How about this? Actually, he sort of looks over to the rest of these adventurers here with you, the party, and says, "In just about a week from now is the anniversary of the fall of Doomerang. The Queen mentioned that she would like to see the rest of the party then. A private meeting of sorts, a dinner with the Queen. If I'm certain you all will be informed of it very soon. But during that time, why don't you come as well? There'll be a great opportunity.
If talks of business transactions are acceptable,
I'm certain, although I will say, most of the guild masters and merchant lords within Rosona go through other channels rather than the queen herself.
yes, well, other merchant lords in this city do not really seem to be striving to do as much for it as I am. So,
Hmm.
if they want their other channels, that's their decision.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do, and I'll leave the rest to your sense of persuasion and businessmanship. And he gives you a nod of like, see you then.
Yeah, she would walk him out like to the front, and she would, she'll wait till she's further away from everyone. I know we always spend time when you're here and have dinner and stuff, and you like hang out with me, you trance my room. Are you going to pass us that right away?
I don't think so. Not immediately, at least. I think I have about a week or two, maybe a month even, to stay here. This anniversary event. It won't be a big celebration, as big of a celebration as it was last year, but
Who's that Pokemon?
So, I think I'm staying for at least perhaps a month. So after that, I was thinking of maybe, well, kind of looks up to you, and says, I was kind of thinking of perhaps staying for good, of asking for a early, well, not retirement. One can never retire from the path like this, but an opportunity for a different job, maybe something that would have me stay closer to Rosona, closer to you,
Really? I know you really wanted to not, to be able to adventure and stuff.
Well, my life has not had too great of a deviation from day to day. For many years now, my life was entirely based on stopping the horrible things that come out of Bazzoxan, stopping the infernal hordes from roaming and destroying the good peoples of Xhorhas. But then, I met you. And now, I would do anything, to spend more time.
Yeah.
So, in about a week's time, when we go to that anniversary celebration, this dinner with the Queen, I think I will formally ask this as a favor. I know, she might not accept it, and it is a difficult ask. In fact, my mother's probably not going to be too happy about it either. Well, I'm certain she wants to see me safe. She is very proud of the fact that one of her sons is the Shadow Hand and the other the Task Hand, the two of the most valued and important positions in our entire society. But I would leave it all in a blink of an eye, if it would mean just another day with you, huh?
Aw.
She's gonna give him a big hug. Her arm is still kind of broken, but she's gonna try to hug him.
Let's take it slow. Let's get you into a comfortable bed or something.
I was gonna say, you always come and hang out with me and trance with me at night, but there's always so many people here. Maybe we can like trance somewhere else, a bit more private, because I wanted to talk to you about something.
Certainly, yes. Whatever you wish. I don't really have a place of my own here. Funny to think about. I have my family's den home here, but whatever you wish, whenever you wish.
Okay, sometime this week. That's wonderful news. And to help, I can offer to teach clerics how to do the cleanse spell to remove curse, to like help them over there in Bazusan.
That could be greatly helpful.
I
Your
don't
spells seem to
mind.
have had incredible power. In fact, I'm waiting with bated breath to see if it might work on this draconic statue, petrified creature. I could ask if you wish. We could ask the leader of Den Mirim, the most powerful cleric of the Luxon, Abriana, to perhaps remove such a spell. I am certain such power is within her grasp.
Me and Sky Sigo Miram, we talk all the time in prayer. I go every morning.
Oh, well then, perhaps if you wish her assistance, you can definitely reach out.
Okay, I will do that. That'll be kind of cool to help this dragon.
Excellent. All right. Whenever you wish to see me, you know where to find me. I
Okay.
was hoping perhaps you had time tomorrow or
Yes.
day after.
Tomorrow is fine. This arm will be totally better by tomorrow.
Well, all right. Maybe talk to the Sky Sib a little earlier. See if she can fix that up as well.
I will. I promise.
All right. Very well. As hellish as it was, I quite enjoy our times together, even in such forsaken places.
It was pretty crazy.
All right. I will see you later. And yeah, he sort of leans in, a hug and a kiss, and he's gonna head out with the rest of his sort of like entourage, these like paladins and warriors that are with him.
When he lays
Alright,
gonna take off the ring, like, fuck, I thought he would never leave.
Thought you said you were going to tell him who you were.
Yeah, well, it didn't come up, right? It was just like, hey, let's jump through the portal. By the way, which no one ever told me we were doing that until we were right there in front of it.
I just
We
want you to
talked about it, but
I just want you to understand his brother can see me do sorcery magic that's invisible to the eye. So if you think that he can't see who you are through that ring, I think he knows who you are.
Unless he is constantly under the effects of true sight, I doubt he will even be able to see through it. And besides, I was standing face to face with him earlier, and he didn't even blink.
As the Shadow Hand is very good at keeping his emotions in check.
I feel like there would be a bit more of a response if he could.
Well, either he's a better liar than me, or
Well, he can't
what's
see
Wait,
more
through
you
likely-
a liar?
Well, sure, I lie sometimes. It's how I become a spy.
You're a spy?
Why?
I work for Essek.
Alondra, how did
You-
we not know this?
I don't know.
He's so
Me and Alondra, we have a detective team here, her and I.
We
We're
figured
better.
the
We're
truth
pretty
out?
bad, Alondra. We need to
Yeah,
step our game up.
I know, I agree.
Wait, you've been spying on us?
Oh, sure. Oh, he also keeps tabs on me as well. I mean, we're the most powerful individuals in all of Persona, and the most recognizable, too. Of course they're going to keep tabs on all of us.
Why? I'm honest. I never lie about anything. Why you need to keep tabs on me?
Seriously? We just fought a fucking pit fiend and came back alive. That makes us pretty fantastical if I do say so myself.
I don't even know what really happened. I kind of passed out.
you also sort of, wield the power of a god, so kind
Oh,
of worth
cool.
keeping tabs on.
Yes.
Who does?
You?
Who, me? What are you talking about?
You're saying you don't wield the powers of a god. You just have
I-
magic.
I do, but I mean, it's
that-
just.
Setting that aside, you're fucking the task hand. It's sort of also worth keeping
As-
tabs on you.
I just want you to understand, and this is a little, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it because, it's personal business. But I have not done that because I have never done that yet. Like ever. I'm
But it's going that
162
way.
years. I don't know. He's never tried. I mean, he's a gentleman. So, I mean, you know what? This is inappropriate. I'm not talking to you about my life like this.
What do you mean it's inappropriate? We're people
don't
that have
ask about
probably
you.
died
You're-
together in a. Oh, you want to
I
know
don't-
about it? Yeah,
I
a
d-
lot
no,
of
I
them I have
don't.
had
I
sex
do
quite
not.
a few times.
I don't want to
actually.
know. I don't want to know.
A three-way with a tiefling named Promise.
I'm not listening.
La 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 la.
Share the promise. Let's start the doors.
They just turn to each other and high five, like, yeah!
Absolutely. I mean, I think Ale is just blushing, trying to not listen to this. Yeah. As you guys, you have your drinks brought in here. Like you have to put on the ring and take off the ring and put on the ring again. Alcina every once in a while. But you guys have a moment here to celebrate your victory. A proper victory against an incredibly dangerous foe. Okay, all right.
At one point, Eladra will turn to Alcina's and say, you owe me a date. I have something planned. When are you free?
Well, I could probably pencil you in 2 days from Tuesday. No, I'm. Let me sleep off that hell experience at least one night, and then from now until the party, I'm available.
Mhm.
Okay. You were pretty hot in hell.
I was sweating profusely in hell, so yeah, I would think so.
I mean, me too. So. All right. So,
I'm assuming you want to take Kara out there, right?
maybe I
Maybe-
want to have a double date with Kara and Alcina.
Where will it be safer that she stay as Kara while outside of the map?
What are you doing in our room, Talion? That's weird.
He's a spy. He's a spy.
He just like looks at me, points at his eyes, points at me. He's like, I'm a spy.
Actually, funny enough, Talion's in the room, but if you look in the corner, you see a little like bird that looks like a dragon.
Mhm.
It's that freaking familiar. Barnabas, get him!
Barnabas charges at him. The bird was outside the window. Barnabas hits the glass window, knocks himself out.
Is this how it's going to be? Is every room tapped? Is it just a wire tap everywhere I go?
Yeah. Once again, you guys are extremely powerful. People are gonna keep tabs on you, and it seems that your friend, the scout captain that works for the Kryn Dynasty, is working for the Kryn Dynasty. You guys just find this out. Incredible. But yes, you guys, go on ahead.
Yeah, I will. Like,
Yeah.
Alondra, I need your help for your date. I have a question.
Why are you in our room too?
I'm knocking. We're knocking on the door.
door.
Alondra, please open the door.
I open the door. What is it, Taylor?
I need your help buying some kind of clothes.
Okay.
It's the clothes you wear under your clothes.
Underwear?
Oh.
What are you doing in here? Where's Kara in here?
This is our room.
Oh, you share a room. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, I need help buying clothes that goes under your clothes.
Okay. Let's do that
Do you-
tomorrow.
Do you not
Let's
own
do-
underwear?
I do, but not underwear for a specific thing, Cara.
Oh, you want to have sex with him?
You're not
You
the
know
kind
what?
of
I'm leaving. I
underwear,
thought this
you
was
know.
your room by yourself, and I cannot talk about this in front of people.
Okay,
Mhm.
tomorrow. Okay, let's go tomorrow, and then
I have to go to a
Yeah.
jewelry store and pick up something I ordered a long time ago.
we'll Alcina will have her date tomorrow night. Yes.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to be too busy buying underwear, sure.
I mean, we can
Wow,
take care of
really?
that. That's you know.
I just what? What? I can't give you a hard time as your friend.
She's a little sensitive.
When it comes to that kind of things, I don't like people knowing about those things. Okay,
What? I mean,
I'm deeply
look,
personal. I have never had sex before, and I don't know what to do, and I'm very nervous. Okay,
okay, I get it.
I'm
but
going to
if
go
you're-
pace in my room now.
Wait. If you're extremely personal, why are you kissing him in public and making declarations of love in front of everyone?
Well, that's
We all sort of know your
different.
feelings.
No, it's different. You
By the
know,
way,
being
as a
physical.
quick mention, they've been dating for like 8 months now or something. But for an elf, that's not that long, right? But for reference, like it's been a while.
Well, it's not about those kind of things. I've never done that before.
So, here's what I have just a thing. As somebody who has dated a lot of people, if you're wanting to not send a mixed signal about something that you may or may not be ready to do, wearing really fancy things under your clothes,
No,
it's a great way to send
I
mixed
want
signals.
to do it. I had a realization when I almost died in hell, And so I came to talk to Alondra about it because, she knows about wearing really nice clothes and stuff. Not saying
I
that
do.
you have a lot of, sexual partners. It's not my business if you do. I'm just saying you know about wearing nice things and stuff like that. So I wanted to ask your opinion.
Yes, I'll help you out. Don't worry. We'll go pick something out that will make you feel sexy and confident and sexy.
She's totally red. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening in
And
here.
sexy.
I don't think I could pull sexy off Alondra, but
Who's
I
that
will try my best.
Pokemon?
Maybe. Look, don't take this the wrong way. Not sexy. You seem more like somebody that would be more classy than.
More demure.
She looks so confused looking at them when they're talking. Oh, that's pretty
Incredible.
nice. That's pretty nice, Kara. You could come with us to tomorrow. I have a feeling Alondra's gonna make me wear something with like leather straps or something.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good
I'll-
idea. Mine wasn't there, but now it is.
We'll find something appropriate for a lady, not something appropriate for a stage performer.
What stage performances are you seeing?
If you've ever been to the Menagerie Coast, quite a few good ones.
You want to take me sometime?
Anyways,
She's gonna close the door. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
Ayla, the way they're talking, they're getting a little closer to each other.
She's
like
slowly
I should
closing
leave.
it.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. As the following day, yeah, absolutely. We'll have a little. You guys spend a lot of sort of private time together here. Some of you the next day, we have a little montage of buying some like lingerie and clothes and such, right? As absolutely like montage of some let's say over the top stuff that Alondra might suggest, and then like Alcina's shaking her head, and we see some like a little more classy stuff, and then like Alondra's like so boring, something else, and then eventually we find something perfect, right?
And can I
Incredible.
get that item that I sent you in DMs about? I wanted to have that guy that I met from Uthadern try to have me make that.
Did I miss a message? When did you send?
I sent it to you. Is in Discord.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed that message. I will see it in a second. Oh, yes, yes, easily enough. Yes. The friend that you've spoken with, well, I haven't spoken with in a very long time, actually. Yep. Um, you make your way out, purchase here, especially with the fame you've made for yourself. Um, you find this fellow. Uh, I believe his name was Arisu Musro. And yeah, absolutely. He's happy to see that you've made it here. He's happy to hear that you've done well for yourself. And for as a thank you for helping him and healing him way back when, he's more than happy to make this for you. He will have it sort of enchanted as well. He will take it over to like like a mage or a minor arcanist who will enchant it with the illusions that you see. Yeah. And yeah, he will have that for you. No extra price needed here. You can just mark off 50 gold pieces, and you have yourself a pair of these amulets.
Thank you. You know, you didn't have to give it to me for so cheap, you know?
Mhm. He just sort of smiles and says, "Nonsense. After everything you've done for me, I was in a very bad situation when we first encountered each other, and you've come through for me. Might I ask, this is a very personal gift. I assume it's for someone special, huh?"
It is, it is for someone special. Can you put it in a nice box? Plus, do you have some kind of really nice, like, jewelry that I could give, like, people that I care about? Like, as a thank you
Certainly.
gift, like, and she'll
Certainly.
look to see if she's like any kind of like cool earrings or anything she can buy, like
Yeah.
Alondra Alcina for helping her.
You see like little bracelets, chokers, earrings, like different kinds of like piercing, like septum piercing, stuff like that. There is like little like tiaras, headdresses, a little like ear makeup, ear cuffs, stuff like that, right? So all kinds of beautiful jewelry. Yeah. There's
She'll, yeah, she'll,
one thing that elves would often have is like ear cuff jewelry because their ears are like long and sharpened, so something to like sheath your ear into, usually like gold and silver or something like that. So,
yeah, she'll get like a matching ear cuffs for like Alondra and Alcina say thank you for helping her with the
mhm.
clothes.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Mark off additional 10 gold pieces at a great discount here, and you can get these as well. Bedazzled and sort of well elegantly made, beautiful. All right, excellent. You have your shopping day here, and the following day, yep. Once again, we don't need to go super into detail here, but we're all adults, right? Ayla, you have a wonderful evening, a very private time with Taskin and Varen, where two of you further your bond, we'll say, right? The following day, Ayla, he tells you basically that like I've never met anyone like you. I've experienced crushes before, people I've liked, but no one ever like you. What I feel for you is truly incredible. I would love more than anything else to be with you. I've had my doubts before, but I've never been more decided. I'm going to ask the Bright Queen for a leave of duty, for a change in station. I wish to be with you.
I think she's gonna like blush and she's excited, you know. I want you to make the choice, you know, that you wanted. You're okay with being here in Rosona?
I've stayed away for most of my life. Politics have never been my game, and as a warrior, I've excelled enough and protected many. I will always feel that duty of standing up for those who can't defend themselves, the people of Jorhas, but now my life is no longer just that, battling demon hordes and devil manipulators. My life now also has a new light in it, and I won't let anything stand in the way of that. So yes, if you would have me.
Of course I would. I was going to talk to you about it before. You know,
Yeah.
I know
Mhm.
that things are going, your mother doesn't really like me. But I think with time, she'll get to like me eventually. And I think there's so many amazing things we can do here. There's so many people who need our help, not only in Bazuzan. And so there's so many amazing things we can do.
I agree. There's much good to be done here at home. Huh? He looks at you, and I think this is all happening, by the way, like the evening before, right? That special night, sort of say, right? I think he says, "Listen, Ayla, I've been thinking for a long time. We've spent so much time together now. I know I've been away, and Bazozan has been my duty for the longest, but." Seeing you here with me again tonight, seeing you with me in Hell, seeing you with me in Doomeran, seeing you in all of these incredible places that no person mindful of their own safety would go. I've learned that you are someone who I can not only just rely on, but someone I can love until the end of time. And I hope, and I think he gets on one knee and produces a beautiful golden ring with a stunning diamond at its center. And he says, I would be honored if you would spend the rest of eternity with me.
I think she's in awe of all of it, like all of things that are happening. And of course I would spend eternity with you. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
He stands up, he puts the ring on your finger, he kisses you, tells you that he loves you, and I think he picks you up and carries you off into a bedroom, and that's where we sort of fade to black, right? We pull the curtains. As we're gonna go to a little break here, you guys. We're gonna take a little 5-minute break and continue immediately afterwards. Okay. Yep. As we'll be picking up the following day, as I'm sure Ayla has some things to tell her friends, as well as eventually we gotta go to a fancy dinner. It's more so like a proper dinner rather than like a big party. That's the town's gonna be partying. There's gonna be a lot of like music around the town and such. But you guys have been invited by like the Bright Queen to just have a conversation of like a celebration, a proper celebration with the great heroes who helped us destroy the terrible enemies we had. Right. So with that, let's take a little 5-minute break. I will be right back.
Mhm.
Incredible stuff. Be right back.
A tier. Good luck, good luck. Congrats, Instant Lou. Nice catch.
Morning, as you guys noticed that yes, Ayla shows up the following morning in a like a like horse-drawn carriage that comes back here. Ayla, you've already said your goodbyes to Varen, as he had to sort of he had another like military meeting. He has to do 1,000,000 of these a day, right? As he sort of says goodbye and tells you like, I hope to see you tonight again. I would love to spend some more time while I'm here. And yes, once again, we got that meeting with the queen, this big like fancy dinner in like 2 days time. Hopefully, yeah. As Ayla, you walk back into your home here with a stunning ring on your finger. And I think the first person to notice is probably Talion. Talion, as you're just like having your breakfast or doing your like morning exercises, whatever, you glance on over and notice a new sort of detail, new accessory. And I think being a wise individual that you are, you immediately connect the dots.
Am I by myself with Ayla?
I think it's you. This is Ayla coming back the following it's not like early in the morning and such. It's like closer to noon, I think, basically. But I think just based on perception here, right? You were like getting some light meal after working out, right? And I think you're the first one to see it. While the rest of the party is still like present here, everyone's like in the same room as she enters. But you're the first one to notice.
I look down at Ayla's ring and I say, congratulations.
She's gonna look confused because she didn't tell anybody yet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
Most of you guys gonna look around like, huh, what's happening, right? As I don't think anyone immediately, and then all of you, I think one by one, begin to look on over. Odo probably next, and then Alondra and Alcina at a similar time with passive perceptions here. You guys see a beautiful ring on Ayla's finger here.
Hey! Fantastic! Congratulations!
Thank you, everyone.
Why is everyone so excited? It's just a pretty ring.
That's an engagement ring.
Alondra looks like what?
She's getting married.
Oh, do people give rings for that?
Yeah. When you decide you want to marry someone, the person who wants to propose gets a ring, and they get down on a knee and ask for the other person's hand in
At that
marriage.
point, Alondra will like go over to Ayla and like jump up and down excitedly, like holding her ring and stuff. You know, the girlfriend freaking out. She got it.
Thank you. You know, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought we were just gonna have a really good night, and it was a really good night.
How good? No, I've been
I
curious.
mean, the suite
With
was
his
really
echoes?
wonderful.
Does his echoes join him in bed, or like you know? you
Oh,
have to
God,
figure-
Alondra!
It was all red. Oh, it was.
TMI, Alondra, TMI.
Alondra, you know, I can't talk about that. You know, there's a lot of people here.
There's a lot of them in bed. Oh my god!
She's gonna. Did you get those nice ear cuffs I bought you in Cara?
Yes, if you want to describe, it would have some beautiful jewelry would have arrived here, and like you said, I believe like ear cuffs. They sort of are kind of embellishing gold or silver, whatever Ayla would have chosen for you guys, whatever I think she thinks fits best for you guys, and they're just like an accessory, like a beautiful jewelry accessory. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
one
This is
for
lovely.
Kara and one for Alondra.
Thank you so much. I love it. It's so great.
I saw them and I thought of you both because you have elf ears. Just like Cara.
Yeah. And she,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Talion just
my
says
elven
sarcastically.
ears.
I think
Yeah.
Talion sarcastically, like rubbing his short ears, like, "Well, excuse me for being half elf."
Well, they helped me buy really. It was an outfit that I could not have. You and Odo come help me pick out. Do you pick out lingerie really well?
Lunch or what now?
Exactly. You see, these two they helped me get some really nice clothes, and I wanted to say thank you.
Yeah.
I'm,
It was a
I'm
lady thing.
teasing you, Ayla. I'm teasing you.
Oh, I'm going to help you with your dragon.
Yes, about that.
Phrasing in the morning.
Oh no, not like that.
No, but that was something I wanted to bring up with the party. I think it might be
Your
safe
dragon?
to do it. It's something Pazuzu said that's concerning me.
What's that?
Pazuzu said he hinted that the dragon was broken. And I'm worried that it might be a mentally. Because while I did restore its broken petrified body, 3 castings is roughly 15 years, but who knows how long in the hells it's been down there and what they did to it in that prolonged. I'd rather not have a young, mad silver dragon go flying around with someone destroying things.
Well, if it helps any, if you want to wait, there are clerics to Bahamut in the Empire you could talk to. See if you can figure out some stories about who your broken friend might be. You might be able to figure something out.
Well, I have my squire here. Might have some. I could talk to my squire. She might have some stories, but I just think it might be safer to do it with Ayla, you and I doing it somewhere more isolated and less destructive.
Trying to think of
That's
a
just-
place that we would be able to do that in.
I mean,
but-
Ayla, you went on a few like dates. Like it's been like a year now, right? You guys went on a few dates, and you even went outside of the city to some of those like older ruins and stuff like that. You think like they're pretty abandoned. There's nothing out there but dangerous monsters, right? Nothing too dangerous, like dangerous enough to concern you guys. But it's isolated enough and far away from the city that it should be safe for any kind of experimentational stuff. It's far enough where even if it flies away, if it is mad, it'll take it a while to reach the town. You'll be able to inform people with your spells. And if everything goes well, then great. But something doesn't, you're far enough away.
And I'm gonna go as well, because perhaps between me and Ayla, or me and Kaida, we might be able to, if it's upset, calm it down.
I just want you to understand that if it takes off flying, the problem is that there is the Titan that likes to eat dragons. So if it doesn't understand to kind of stay low, it may get eaten.
Do I know what Ayla's talking about?
I hope you know about the
The
Titan.
Chimera, the Titan that kills things that are flying in the air.
This is the first time.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes. So this is something Talion you would have heard about, but this is not something that concerns like the, situation of the war or anything here, really, or the Kryn dynasty. Well, sort of, in a sense. There is a very powerful creature out there in the wastes. It is extremely unlikely you have ever seen it or encountered it, but you have heard that many caravans have been destroyed. Now, of course, he wouldn't know this because he hasn't interacted with it before, but you have briefly heard mentioned that there is a very dangerous ancient chimera, some sort of a mad three-headed monster out there that has been like assaulting people, destroying caravans and stuff like that. Once again, not something you would have encountered before. Like, you definitely would have heard about it, but like most people in the dynasty here, you just would have heard about it. Most people who encounter it die. It is just a very
Oh, we got a story to tell you.
Mm-hmm. And it is called Titan, the Sky King Titan. That's what he calls itself, at least. Just a very nasty, one of the nastiest demonized beasts that lives out here in the waste of Xhorhas.
Noted.
I mean, I'm willing to help. I feel bad that we free it and then it flies off and then Titan eats it.
Well, assuming its mind isn't broken, it should be able to communicate with us, and
I could talk Draconic.
Same
that will
here.
definitely help.
And I've got Kaida with us.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you want to go.
I think it'd be fun to see if we can do it. I mean, it's a dragon. It's cool.
It'd be really cool.
Right. Well, first let me go. Oh, geez. Notes first. All right. Go with Arahala first, and I think she would like to be. Oh.
You cut out a little bit there. What did you say?
Oh. Tally would have said to the group, let me go and acquire my squire Arahala.
Mm-hmm.
And
We'll
I can go to talk to Sky Sybil Miram. Maybe that she could help me with some ideas of how I can help better.
Right, then let's acquire our friends and allies and ask
Who's that Pokemon?
Outside the city.
Are
Yeah.
we doing it before the party? Because
Party's tomorrow. It's the next day, yeah?
Oh yeah,
We could
maybe
do
after
this
the
after
party,
the party.
just
Yes,
in
yes,
case it starts
just to-
destroying the city.
I mean, we don't want to like, you know.
it would be nice to have a good reputation going into it.
We
Besides,
that's a good
deserve it.
point.
sounds like all
Well-
those people will be at the party anyways.
That's a good
Um,
idea.
We just went to
That-
hell, you know.
That sounds like a smart. Well, then let's plan for that the day after the party. Meantime, I have to go and make some reports to the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna point to.
Well-
Don't tell him about this, okay? He'll figure it out eventually. She's gonna point to her ring.
Mm-hmm.
Say good
You know,
things
some-
about me.
Some
Well,
things,
so-
are not
well-
his business.
Well, assuming he doesn't probe my mind before I talk with him, promises.
He can do
Um,
that.
I'm going
Oh, yeah,
to ask that.
He did the first. He did the
Who
first time
I-
we met at the last party.
I'm going to ask that who I am stays out of it.
Well, unfortunately, unless you have a way of protecting my mind from probing.
Do you want a trick about having your mind probe? Think about things you normally wouldn't think about. Because the first thing when somebody reads your mind is they think about your surface thoughts. It's the first thing they can read. Trick is to never actually be thinking really about much about the moment. You can process it, see what you have, and sort of take that information in. But think of like a childhood melody. Just kind of hum it to yourself in your head when you're doing something.
That's why she can't read my mind.
Actually, because there's nothing going on up there.
In game, great advice. Out of game, this is when my wife always gets upset with me because that's exactly what I do. But yes.
Right?
Excellent. Okay. Talion, you wander on off. You make your way to the palace space here, and eventually you are led to a little chamber where you see the shadow hit. See Essek returns towards you. He's reading through multitudes of scrolls here, looking over a map of some sort. He turns to look at you. Talion says, Captain, it has been some time. You've been well. I've heard Hell was quite exciting. Yeah?
That's what brings me here. I'm here to give my report.
Excellent. Baron kept it somewhat simple. He said everything worked out in the end. Baron, he's very dutiful, but his attention to detail is not of the greatest use to me. So, anything of particular value?
I go through our travel through hell, our arrival at the fortress,
Mm-hmm.
the losses, and the overall triumph, and who is responsible for killing the Pit Fiend,
Uh-huh.
giving credit where credit's due to Ayla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He nods to that, says, intriguing. Out of all of you, I thought Varen would be the one left standing. But,
If it weren't for Ayla, your
While
brother would be
I'm-
dead right now.
indeed, it seems. While I'm of pragmatic mind and sense, I can very much so appreciate the safety of my brother. You and your allies did very well.
Indeed.
I'm quite uniquely interested in this Ayla. She seems to have the attention of my brother, that is for certain, but something curious that I've learned.
Oh,
Your friend, Alondra, she had some interesting thoughts, something that I'm not certain she has shared with most of you. Something about this Ayla being a grander danger in the future, in some sort of divine sense, perhaps. Something that was inferred to her through some divine means, but I don't know. Just something I was able to read. It seems that a lot of great things follow Ayla, and yet your friend Alondra believes she will be a cause of great misfortune.
can I make an insight check
Yeah,
to see if
absolutely.
he's like being truthful, or if he's
Absolutely.
just kind of like feeding me some false info?
Absolutely, go ahead.
18.
Which becomes a
Actually,
21?
Becomes a 19.
Oh, 19, right? 8 plus, right? 19. Very mercurial individual, hard to read here. You don't. I think you are more so a little bit on a back foot here. I don't think you think he's lying to you. You're just a little surprised that, like, how do you know that? Why would you know that? How's that possible that you know that? If Alondra's not told anyone, or us, or me, or anyone, how do you know that, right? And he just gives you this very calm look and says, my main purpose within this dynasty is the safety of the queen and her people. Yours, as I'm certain you've realized, while they are all friends, you do have a duty to this country, to this dynasty, do you not?
You'd say so.
If it came down to it, and the safety of this dynasty was in danger, perhaps due to one of, like yourself, or one of your close allies, how far would you be willing to go to save the sanctity of the dynasty?
Talion thinks it over. Talion thinks it over for a moment. I think ultimate. I should like to find a balance.
Captain, you're a very smart individual. You're wise, you are very insightful, you are keen of senses, so I'm not going to toy with you. I know that you two are looking for someone. It's been something that's been on your mind occasionally. You're very good in keeping your thoughts to yourself, but I'm very good at reading people, maybe even better than you. Perhaps someone of my skills and reach could be very useful to you. This person you're looking for, well, I don't exactly know who it is, I'll be candid with you. I know they are important to you, and that's all I need to know. I'd be more than willing to be helpful to you, if you would be willing to make a... Well, I don't require a promise or an oath or a sworn word. Simply something to contemplate, to think about. Would you be willing to listen?
Talion sits down, crosses his arms. I'm listening.
Excellent. Captain, I believe that the worry of your Fey friend, while not entirely maybe reasonable or realistic or something that we can easily understand, could be still possible. Your friend Ayla seems to be destined for something. I've spent long enough time researching Luxon to understand that there is certainly no point in trying to understand the divine. The whims of the creators are beyond our guile and understanding. So, all I would ask of you is to keep an eye on your friends, and especially on your cleric, on Ayla. The Light of Luxon seems to be almost inviting her in, that she's someone who deeply resonates with the ideals of it, and as such has become a person of twin divinities. The symbol that she wears around her neck is doubtlessly of the goddess of the moon, and now the Luxon as well. That means she might be destined for greatness or true calamity. There have been a few throughout the history of our world that have caused all manner of calamity. And I think you would mention Resp and Chloris here if you would have told them about it in your report.
I think, yeah, Talion would have shared that.
Yeah, he says, how serendipitous, don't you think? Encountering a person like that, a warning of what ambition and power can lead to. And then that warning that your friend might have received. I do wonder why they never told you. Perhaps to save the emotional state of your cleric, or maybe just out of some belief that they have the power to change what is meant to be. I, for one, believe that we are meant to carve our own destinies, to decide our own futures. But still, without further delay, my question to you, my suggestion, if you would acquiesce, is to keep an eye on your party, on your group, and on your cleric. As should such time comes that willingly or unknowingly she would be placed at such a pedestal where greater destiny than her own would be at stake, I would ask of you to consider what the fastest way of resolution to that would be. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
Can I roll an insight to kind of like get a more clear understanding of what he means?
You can give it. I'll give you one more attempt here at insight. 29. Incredible. You look at someone who's extremely pragmatic and well learned, as well as someone who does not like gods. Someone who doesn't have like an innate hatred for divinity, but as a sort of like a wizard, and especially a person who is, I think the way he's sort of speaking at the time you've sort of conversed with him, you think that Essek is someone who has deeply researched Luxon, and while perhaps consecuted, you don't think he necessarily believes in the Luxon. You don't think divinity is his whole sort of ideal existence, putting faith into another. He's a very self-made individual, right? I think you fully understand that he's saying that there's been many prophets and messiahs throughout history who turned out to be more danger to the world around him, who were conduits for some greater divinity that caused more destruction than it did good. And he's telling you that, he's not asking, he's telling you that should you see it fit, should your friend dip into that darkness, into a possibility where they would become horrifying and destructive, that you find loyalty within you to put an arrow in the back of their heads.
Should my comrade succumb to those powers and become a threat to the world, I'll do what's necessary.
He nods. That is all I can ask for. I'm certain you understand, as I well do, that you and your group are very powerful. In fact, there's very few amongst the dynasty's finest warriors and mages that could stand up to you. I'm sure you understand my concern. should one of you, and Luxon forbid, all of you become manipulated, controlled of your own reason and will, decide to sow chaos.
Who's that Pokemon?
You would have a very difficult time putting anything in your path. And it seems that your friend, your Fey wizard friend, has been informed of something they've not truly alerted you all to. Something deeply dangerous about your seemingly well-spirited cleric friend. Just call it professional paranoia or unique intrigue in the safety of the people of the dynasty. I think I can trust you enough to tell you to be cautious. Of course, you understand I'm doing this strictly out of professional reasons here. I'm a great believer that the things we do in the shadows to keep our worlds bathed in light is just as important as any prayer we give under the temples, the multicolored glassed temple ceilings of the Luxon. A use of a spy and a well-placed blade is just as important as that of a cleric or a king, yeah?
Yas!
So, that said, do you wish to tell me who you're looking for here? Or should you keep that to yourself for now?
Lion leans forward. I don't have a name. All I know is that a drought agent of Kryn Dynasty was stationed in Marrow Valley 20 years ago. That's all I know. Like
Presumably a dark elf, much like myself.
a pureblood dark elf, yes.
I'm certain this is someone I must have been in contact with, seeing as I was Shadowhand back then still. I'll look through some of the old archives. I'll see what I can find out for you, and you will keep in mind what I said, yes?
I will.
Very well. Thank you, Captain, for your report. It's always a pleasure. Is there
Same.
anything else?
Before Telly walks out, he thinks for a moment. He kind of turns around and gives a smile to the Shadowhand. Tell your brother my congratulations.
You see, he glances over at you and narrows his eyes, and the moment he does, he raises an eyebrow, says, "An engagement? How interesting. Makes things more delicate then. Still, I said what I said, so I'll look through the archives. We'll speak soon again.
Valian nods his head and thanks, and walks out.
Excellent. You sort of walk on out, thinking to yourself, what is going on? What does Alondra know? Why didn't she tell everyone? Like, what is going on?
Also, Talion kind of says to himself, I need to get a ring of fucking mind potion.
Yeah. I mean, the moment you saw him like squint at you, you knew something was happening, right? You didn't feel any like brain tingling or something, but instantly, right? He knew the moment you said it. Of course. You make it back to the party. You guys spend a day. Are we doing this like dragon petrification thing today, or are we leaving it for after the dinner tomorrow?
After.
Okay, gotcha. Very good.
Party.
A day passes. The following day, a vast and grand party is organized. The whole city of Rosona lights up. Fireworks, beautiful lights in the sky as the night comes around. That is when the party begins. The grand celebration, the fall of Dumoran, the defeat of the Children of Malice exactly 1 year ago, as the armies of Den Thalis and Den Olios united with the heroes of Jorhas. You guys defeated these horrible foes. Music, enjoyment, play, but you guys make your way past that. You have a few stops on the way, but eventually, you make your way to the palace. There, you are invited in, you are welcomed in, and you have a seating prepared for. There's a beautiful dinner that is organized as you all have a pleasant evening. There's a bunch of like officials and some noblemen and stuff like that, right? And by the end of that, as you guys are sort of as you all are finishing up the dinner here, there's some conversations to be had. But looking at the time, that means we'll be ending the session here for tonight, friends. And we will be picking up next session at this dinner. As we see the fireworks and the music blaring down in the Gallimaphary and the lower commons and such, as you guys are sitting here looking upon the entirety of the city here. At this table currently with you guys is going to be the Bright Queen Laylis Kryn. We're going to have the Dusk Captain Quana Kryn, her wife. The Shadowhand Essek Thalis, the Task Hand Varen Thalis. All of you guys, and standing at the door, sort of like protecting, ever watchful over the Queen's safety, is Sunbreaker Olomon, the massive black-furred Minotaur.
I gotta spar that guy soon.
Excellent. We will be picking up from the. Real fast before we end here. Jess, do you want to know what your magic mace is that you took from the Devil Man?
Yeah.
Excellent. It is not probably better than what you have, but looking at it, and after it leaves the Infernal Realm, it loses its sort of fiery property, but instead gains strange sort of magic that you are able to draw upon. And being a magic item sort of learned individual, you quickly learn what it does. You are now in possession as instead thunderous and lightning powers awaken with this thing after it crosses border into the prime material. You are now the owner of this Thunderous Flail. This is a rare magical item, and while it might not be as good as any of your current weapons, it's a good backup weapon. This rare flail has 3 charges, regaining many at dawn, and you can use 1 charge to cast Thunderwave with it. Additionally, as a part of an attack, you can also use a bonus action to activate a Thunderwave effect from it. And finally, it can detach its head and throw it at up to 20 to 60 feet at someone, at which point you can pull it back, or while it is detached from it, the head of the flail can also activate Thunder Wave from it. As you have this Thunderous Flail now.
That's kind of neat in a weird way.
Yeah, it is.
I would just like to add something. Alondra and Ayla just got a lot more interesting to tell.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to tell me. Me and Alondra are the Glitter Twins, and we're amazing.
They weren't interesting already?
We were always amazing.
We're always amazing.
I will say that is the first time in my 10 years of DMing where we had to roleplay buying lingerie. That was pretty great. Good times.
I feel you, buddy. I've had to describe a bondage session for as a DM.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah. DMD once again, awesome fantasy battling dragons. And
No, it was not.
So yes, excellent stuff. As Ayla is engaged now. Alondra has been keeping some sort of a secret. And how did the Shadowhand even know about it?
I mean, we kind of talked about it in the house when it was Zoria was there. I mean, I don't think he was there. So I mean,
sure wasn't there. Yeah. As that was pretty great. Also, like, wait, Talion, you work for the Jorha for the Kryn Dynasty. You, the guy that we knew works for the guy. He's a captain in the army. You work for them, man.
Well, I didn't know he was a spy for them, you know?
Yeah. Excellent. So everyone, yeah, thank you for gaming. Thank you for rolling some cool dice here. Nicely done. That Pit Fiend fight started rough. I was like, people are not rolling over a 10. I'm about to mess you guys up. This is going rough.
I was really bummed when we could not hit that thing. We were like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
you guys
shit.
were. I mean, he had high AC, but you guys also have pretty high bonuses to hit. You need to roll above average a bit, and absolute maniac, absolute lunatic play at the end there from Ayla to suicide to kill the guy. Incredible.
I keep forgetting I have uncanny dodge. I should have used it to take less damage.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You could take a little less damage. Yeah, incredible. Incredible
I mean, I
stuff.
held it and I was like, you know what? If everything goes bad, if
I
this
was
Pit
so
Fiend,
confused. I was so
I
confused.
know
You were
you-
like, I'm just gonna wave at him and walk away. I was like, Chen, you play
Honestly-
D&D. You know that I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you over the back of the head so fucking hard.
I know you were gonna hit me so fucking hard. I was like, good, he's gonna take all this shit back.
Exactly. That worked out so fucking well, and it's radiant damage. He can't
Yeah.
resist. Incredible.
God,
Absolutely.
now I just want to see someone like animate that, like
Uh-huh.
Pit Fiend whacking Ayla, and Ayla just going like glowing eyes of like divine energy, and just goes "Ah,"
Blasting,
and then
blasting
turns-
him and keep exploding. Fuck yes. Awesome. I mean, I will say also, Alondra and fucking Talion and Alcina all blasting the shit out of him. You guys did so much fucking
It
damage to him
sucked
before that.
that I went at like before Talion because my goal was to give you guys guiding bolts to give advantage, but it was
Yeah,
to give him, and I was like, fuck. I was
I
like,
mean,
I can't do this shit.
Will/Talion understood the assignment immediately. Like, we're having a hard time hitting him. Let me try Fairy Fire. It's just that he has like a pretty good dex bonus, right? That he made it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's pretty amazing that I was able to counter as many spells as I did.
that
Yeah.
was
I'll have to say.
insane. That's insane that it worked every time it worked.
Except one.
Well, almost
We did
last
one
time. Yeah, last
fireball,
time.
yeah.
Still, I love that. This is a new design sort of for Pit Fiends, these super powerful devils. They're not just big bruisers. They get to cast 2 fireballs in a singular turn. That's pretty dope. That's pretty
That's
cool.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, scary. So yes. Oh, I didn't mean to ping everyone. There we go. But yeah, thank you all for playing. Awesome stuff as always. Is everyone good for next week?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
When do we
very
get our
good.
vaunted long session?
Your what? Sorry.
Our vaunted long session.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do that today.
Well, not today. I can't do today because I once again daylight savings times happened here, and I wasn't aware that it happened. Well, it happened for you guys, not for me. So for me right now, it's a little earlier than usual, and I have work in a little bit. So it works for me a little bit. I actually get to sleep just a little bit more before I gotta do daylight stuff. Right? I have to forsake my vampiric ways. Usually I don't get a little nap after it, but I think I'll take a little opportunity here to get a little nap if that's all right, guys. That said, listen. Okay, fine. Everyone, mark down inspiration for next session. We're even now. Yeah, no. Jokes aside, thank you all for gaming. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones, and I will catch you guys soon again.
Catch you
Figure it out, and
later.
good night.
Laters.
Bye.
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 Okay, everyone. That was our Wild Mountain session. That was an insane fight earlier. Crazy ending to it. Divine Retribution's a crazy spell or ability. I totally dig it. Really, really do. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow is Friday. Depending on what time I get off work, I might try and stream some Marvel Rivals. Sunday we have the Dongar campaign, hopefully, and that should be interesting. I figure where we're at in that one. I think I'll look at my last VOD to figure it out. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Brew button mashing, thanks for the raid. Totally appreciate it. And hope you all have a lovely evening. We're going to go read out. And we'll see you next time. Good night, Boosted. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.